Hey everyone, welcome back to the court of the Celtic Wyvern King as we jump back into some more chaos and, get to see a little bit more from our victims, players here.
Where are the spears?
I don't know, there may be a spear here, a spear there. So, you never know, maybe you lean up against the wrong wall.
Yeah.
But we're going to go ahead and go around and say who you are, who you play, and what was going through y'all's characters' minds where we ended off last time. Which, for quick recap, for our viewers out there. Oh. Hey, numbers. Oh, yeah, which, by the way, because they want to do this off the call, we did get a Freyas call, so that's self-care special, so stretch, hydrate, posture check, and then another hydrate. You can't see me because I'm still having camera issues, but don't worry, numbers, I am doing it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Needed that back stretch. That felt good.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Nick.
Too.
I
don't have like a ergonomic chair in my room, so my posture is always needs some help for these things.
I say theater kids have posture.
No, we have posture. It all depends on whichever character we're currently playing.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
But as I was saying, last we left off, the group, followed the signs until they came across this, little creekside beach. Fought off two double-headed snakes, where Sam mainly got the ankle biters.
There's a snake on my foot.
Good save. And after, quickly dispatching them, they found the door to a crypt and entered inside. And besides, not trying to heave up what was left of their breakfast and or lunch, they walked inside. Found some more returned, where Sam got turned to a shish kebab a couple times. Because, he's just a masochist at this point.
Look, spears don't like me. I can't help that.
They
Damn.
do like you.
Just
They're
saying.
coming for you.
Oh, I gotta fix that camera. I didn't realize it was a little off.
I wish the spears liked me less.
Like a
But-
magnet.
Alright. So while I'm fixing these cameras, I didn't realize some of them were a little off. Let's go ahead and start with, since we're talking about getting speared, Sam.
That's just rude. That's just rude.
Love you, buddy.
What is up, y'all? I am Sam, Markov and Co. most socials. I play Deimos, the Satyr Ancients Paladin, who by all extents and purposes is blind. Who's next?
Hold on. You gotta say what's going through your character's heads after the last time.
Oh, after last time, so alright. That's fucking taken care of. Now we gotta deal with the next wave wherever it's hiding. Get some rest beforehand and go from there.
Did we like get a long or short rest after our last battle?
We were taking a short rest.
Yeah, y'all did a short rest.
Okay.
Because most of y'all were like, oh, we get most of our stuff back after short rest, which is fair.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess.
Alright. So Deimos is mainly going like, okay, let's regroup, recover before moving forward. Let's go ahead and move, let's go diagonally to Jay.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I am Jay, or Ducky, and I play Colette, the Karametra cleric. And I think her mindset is power through. We're taking a small breather, but she's in a marching pattern right now. She's ready to face whatever comes at her.
Okay. And last but not least, Miles.
Hello, I am Miles, aka Turquoise Bard, and I play Leandros, the human bard and devotee of Ifara. And right now he is thinking that that last fight took a bit out of me, and he's a little. He's proud of he's relieved that he and the group made it through that one, but he's apprehensive about what they'll find as they venture further in.
Fair. I mean, y'all did think the return were a little corny towards the end there.
Yeah. I only have...
that was good. I caught that.
And I have only one spell slot left, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah. Let's see here. I don't know if my character sheet reset it or not.
I mean, if you hit the short rest button on your character sheet and then confirm that you're taking a short rest, anything that involves resetting after short rest will automatically be done.
Wait, y'all have spell slots left?
That's what I'm thinking. Is I don't know if I did or not. I don't think I had any second level.
I know I don't got any at the moment.
Alright. So you guys went back to kind of like the main foyer, so to speak. You know that the stairs to y'all's right leads down to the room you were just in with the returned. And there's still... excuse me. The door to the north that y'all have not touched yet.
Alrighty.
Let's say we check out this slab real quick. And then if that doesn't go nowhere, we move forward into the room full of dead things.
Yeah. Prepare yourself. This will be loud.
What do you mean by
pushing
that?
it out of the way.
Oh. I thought you were about to do something and I was going to cover my ears.
No, I'm too tired for that.
Are we sure we don't want to just retreat for the day? Maybe put down a marker and gather more of our strength for the night, that sort of thing.
Well, our donkey is dust, and our other team member is also dust. So, like, maybe one more room, and if there's another area.
That's my thought as well. If we're clear on this side, we can shut the door. This one's shut in a pretty decent fashion, and then there's a room we just cleared, so we can rest here knowing that anything that's going to come at us is going to come from one direction or is going to struggle to get that door open.
It would be smart to look first, and then we can run back here and take a rest.
The last thing I want is for something to sneak up on us in the middle of the night while we're resting. Secure the immediate area, then rest.
I agree.
Okay, who wants to go first? I volunteer to go first because Deimos had a struggle last fight. I applaud you for holding out on that one.
Yes, well done.
I'm not saying you struggled. I'm saying that you were beat to near death.
Well, that's my job.
And I'd rather someone else take the lead, so that we don't have another... We're not down to 2.
I'm sure behind this door will be fine. Don't worry. As long as we can funnel them down a hallway, and my way to back up is not blocked, we should be fine.
Out of the way.
Let's see if we can't get the door open.
Can help if need be.
That would be appreciated because I'm pretty sure... Actually, you might have greater strength than I do. Possibly.
I do. I have 14 strength / plus. It's a +2.
+2. I've got a +0. So
Okay.
how about I
Me
assist
too.
you?
All right. So I will try to get the door open with some help.
Alright, go ahead and roll a strength check or athletics, your choice, with advantage since you're getting assisted.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Oh. Uh, 18 + 2 is dirty 20.
Hey!
Yeah,
There we
so
go.
so you squat down to your haunches as you get your fingers underneath the lip, and you just with Herculean effort lift it up, going like,
Oh,
Oh my word!
got it.
and once it's open,
Uh-oh.
And how?
You see something. You see something start to move out as it is long, serpentine. It has multiple heads.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh shit.
Real quick, I want all three of you to roll wisdom saves.
Oh goodness. All right.
Okay.
I'm good at those. Ish.
Okay at that.
Oh,
Don't say that unless the dice hit you.
Eric, I should hope you're okay with that.
David,
I rolled
you
a-
said?
wisdom's. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't roll. Oh, wait, never mind. It didn't really.
This new
I
desk.
rolled a wisdom check instead of a wisdom save. Should I re-roll?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay.
So
I'll be
that
nice.
is-
Thank you. I got a 12.
12?
I got a
16,
21.
21?
and then a 16 plus 3 for a 19.
All
I have
right.
a plus
So,
5.
Colette and Deimos, you see what looks like a Hydra start to crawl out of there when you realize it's actually not there. It was an illusion. It was a trap using illusions. Leandros. You see this Hydra starting to crawl out.
Oh God! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we're going to die! Oh, this is.
Andrew's calm.
What? No, the Hydra! Don't you see the Hydra?
It's an illusion.
What? Huh?
It's not real.
And as he says that, the Hydra's moving closer to you, Leandros, when it's literally an inch from you as you see the head just go right through you.
I think I'm going to be saying I told you so a lot.
Oh God!
Whoever made this maze knows what they're doing. Illusions and magics.
Oh.
But also, just taps the freaking cloth over the eyes. If it was real, I would have known.
Exactly. You know, this would have went right through me. I'm standing at the door. Are you alright, Leandros?
Yes, I'm fine. Just a little rattled.
Something my guardian taught me. In through the nose, out through the mouth. It helps a lot. I'm sure you've heard it. There you go.
Oh, I certainly hope there are no more surprises waiting for us.
That hope is going to be short-lived, hopefully. Actually, not hopefully. But
That's it. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rude. God damn.
I
That's
was enough
no
surprises
need,
for me.
No need for that. I was just trying to be positive.
If I am not positive, it cancels them out. I don't want you jinxing us.
Oh, well,
So what, we should
all
be
right.
negative?
I suppose you have a point.
No, I don't. Should we continue forward, or...
Well, I don't suppose we have a choice.
Oh,
Right.
come
what
on
do I do?
then.
Oh, alright.
We go on, I guess, deeper into the maze.
The horrors persist, but so do I.
Keeping my hand on the left side of the wall so that we don't get lost. And I'm trying to map out the place in my head.
All right. Well, as you guys enter the room, grave niches and alcoves holding funerary urns line the walls of this chamber. The ceiling in the northern part of the room has collapsed, burying much of the area. At its center, a broken marble bier stands atop a short dais. Or dais, you know what I mean.
I guess.
I'm going to a beer, like a funeral, like a kind of a funeral beer.
Yeah, it's I just had it. Where is it? BIER.
Yeah. That I mean, that is what I thought. I just a little confirmation. I'm going to make a religion check to see if I can see symbols of, like, indications of, like, whatever god was honored here.
Yeah, go ahead.
7 plus 5, 12.
You mean you can't really tell with how decrepit a lot of stuff is.
Looks like some sort of. This looks like some sort of funerary room, but the whatever carvings are on the walls are so faded. I can't tell if this was dedicated to one of the gods or not.
Looks like a tomb.
Yes. So possibly, possibly Erebos or Atreus. I mean, that would be their domain.
Well, let's say we look around a bit and see if we can't find anything useful.
Yes, you're right. I make an investigation check.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. if I
11
can
plus
help
3,
as well.
14.
I'm helping.
So roll again with advantage.
I was like, yeah, Leander, did you roll with advantage since you were being helped?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Colette said they were helping, not doing their own search.
Okay. I got another 14.
Okay, not a problem. Just figured I'd make sure.
Yeah.
And then Damos, were you doing your own search or no?
We might as well, just to see.
Okay.
If it's probably going to be with. You said investigation or perception?
You can do either.
Which one did you guys do?
Investigation.
Alright, so I'll do perception, just try to balance out so we can try to get a little bit of a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. That is 13.
I'll give me one second.
I mean, it's legal here, and I'm the only one in the family who does it. Now, that's fair. I mean, to each their own. Different strokes for different folks. Not everyone can do it. My fiance,
I was hoping your roll would take longer so I could finish eating. No.
Decently quick at math.
So, well, I know. I was hoping your dice was going to bounce around a bit. I was making a joke. Anyway. With the 13 perception, I mean, you see 6 niches and 6 urns. And then with the investigation, as you were kind of like digging through everything again, you notice the same stuff that Dave was going to find, but you actually do notice markings on some of the urns.
What kind of markings?
You can make another investigation or religion.
Okay. I'll make another religion.
Sounds good.
That's a natural 20 plus 5.
Ooh!
Yeah, you see it's Phoenix's symbols. For his funerary rites.
Okay. Oh, look. Oh, look. I recognize this symbol. This is Phoenix's mark.
Phoenix.
So this temple must have been dedicated to him.
Yep. And anyone who wants to can roll religion after Leandro said Phoenix, if they want to try to see if they recall who he is.
Might as well. Unfortunately, religion is an intelligence, so I'm not adding anything to this. Okay, dice. Okay. I appreciate y'all, but what the fuck? It's like I probably don't. It's intelligence based. I probably don't know anything about this dice. Nat
So I
20. Check
technically-
yourself.
Nice.
D&D Beyond showed a natural 1. Do you guys do the, like, natural 1 takes all on saving throws? Not saving throws. Ability checks.
No, if you roll that one, like if you let's say you had a +9 to skill and the DC
Yeah.
was 10, cool, you still get it. Now
Oh, wait,
I
never
will
mind.
I will sometimes do a fumble though, where let's say you roll nat 1, you might still complete what you want to do, but there might be a consequence. Like if you swing with a weapon,
I see.
you might lose your grip on the weapon, and now you have to go retrieve it.
Yeah. I think the dice glitched because it was actually a 7.
Okay.
Oh.
I got a 9, so it doesn't matter much anyway.
Yeah, I would say Didn't get anything with a 9. And then you said it was a nat 20 there, Sam?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then Leandros, you already know this part because, again, you recognize it was a symbol.
Yeah.
Phoenix is the masked patron of lies and cheats. He is the ethical antithesis of Heliod, governing gambling, deception, and betrayal. Phoenix was once a mortal who was trapped in the underworld, but learned how to forsake his identity to prevent Erebos from detecting what he was doing. So he was also the first returned. Able to play whatever situation calls for. Phoenix is a consummate actor. His incisive wit and cunning enable him to read the desire of his marks, adjusting his approach to suit the moment. In his rare moments of candor, Phoenix is calm and calculating, always looking toward his next scheme. So you're in the trickster god's realm, so to speak.
Joy.
Or a tomb to honor him.
A little bit of both.
I love how Dot also went the autistic route.
Well, I suppose perhaps I should retract my earlier statement. If this is Phoenix's temple, then there probably will be many more surprises lying in wait.
And more than likely, though that doesn't explain the return.
Well, Phoenix was the first returned. Perhaps this is some faction who they revere him in some way.
I doubt it. Because he wasn't the one who created the returned. That was Erebos.
No. But they could. Perhaps they might see him as something an ideal to aspire to. No.
And then, real quick, Sam, just to let you know, Erebos didn't create the return. Phoenix was the first return. He found the way out, which helped others find the way out. Erebos hates returns. Okay. He wants them to stay in the underworld.
I got it mixed up then. It's like...
No, you're good. That's why I figured I'd help you out there.
You may have a point.
Yes.
Others who escaped and are trying to follow in his footsteps.
Yes. Well, if this...
Be on the watch out.
Well, if this is... If that is indeed what's happening, and it's connected to whatever calamity the gods warned us of, this may be far more serious than we thought. Be on your guard. I take another... Do these urns look like they're the right size to fit in those indentations on the wall?
No, the urns are set in front of each of the niches. So essentially each urn corresponds to the body.
Oh.
Let's say we try to see if we can't find anything else in this room, and if not, we'll go into the other room and rest up.
Yes.
That seems smart.
Yes.
Do you think the illusion was to protect this place, or just to scare?
I think it was probably to scare off grave robbers.
Yes.
Which immediately makes me think there's something in this room, because why go through all that effort to protect and guard a room that has nothing but ashes in it?
Yes, but these urns here, this must be a puzzle of some sort. I mean, Phoenix values wit and lateral thinking, and perhaps only somebody with like a clever approach to solutions, or prior knowledge could be able to pass through here.
Well, then let's look around then.
Agree.
I start looking around the room again for anything that looks like, pieces of anything that looks like it would go in these urns.
All right, give me investigation.
Okay. 8.
Okay.
I will assist. Do so with advantage. Try that again.
12.
Yeah,
Better
so
before.
you don't see anything that's supposed to go in these urns, but you know there's already stuff in there. Though you can't really tell what due to some of the muck inside.
Oh. I'm gonna make a perception check this time. Try to squint inside the urn, see if I can make out the contents.
Go ahead.
12.
Not really. You can't really tell because of, again, how covered up in muck.
Hmm.
Well, we
Well,
could always,
I'm not putting my hand in there.
why would you put your hand in them?
It's gross.
But yes, that's why I said I'm not doing it.
Just takes his hand, just holds it like this, and goes.
What?
No, just mimics doing it. Like,
Look at this stuff.
Well, yes, but that might be another trap of some sort.
no, the
There's a
trap is
large
probably
door.
shoving your arms inside.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
You know, like an idiot.
I suppose that would be like the safer option.
If we're,
Alright.
if we're truly worried about a trap, how about we stand near the door so we can have the tunneling thing that Deimos mentioned on them out.
It's also the possibility.
Hmm. All
I
right.
have clay.
Mm-hmm.
Use an arrow or a sling bullet, hit it at the bottom. Crack it, open it. Contents fall out. We don't touch it.
Hmm.
Also true.
All right. That does sound sensible. All right. And I move to like pick up one of the urns and bring it back to like an open space a bit, and I say, "I'll be ready to flee if necessary. We ready?"
Maybe it's best we not move them.
What do you mean?
If I was setting traps for my enemies, and I knew they would try to get at the irons, I'd either set something so that if they tried to reach their hand in, bad things happened, or if they just tried to take the urn, something bad would happen.
I hesitate for a beat, and then I move and put the urn back on its pedestal. Were they on pedestals?
Yeah, they were. They kind of were. Nothing happens when you move in and put it back, though.
But if you already picked that one up, just mimes flipping it upside down.
I stand to the side of the urn, and I slowly push it over, while like keeping a grip on it to make sure it doesn't like fall off completely.
Yeah, you're able to do that, no problem. You get enough to where the contents start gushing out, and now the same guck, or not guck.
I edge my feet back so it doesn't splash on me.
Yeah, but the same gunk that was now in the urn is now on the floor.
It's just gross.
Ugh.
And there's nothing left inside the urn that you can tell.
Colette will take an arrow and go near the gunk and like kind of brush it around, see if there's any objects in it.
For that one second.
That most certainly does not look like remains.
You find 4 pieces of gold.
Oh.
They'll take one and another each to Amos and Leandros and pocket the one for Beyond.
One for all of us.
Oh.
A piece of gold.
Thank you. I take it hesitantly.
Yeah.
Let's
All
check
right.
the other just in case.
So what are y'all doing?
start going, I guess, one by one, checking each urn if there's that weird gunk in it. Dump
mean-
it out.
That weird gunk's in all of them. You gotta think of how long these suckers have been sitting here.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been pickled.
Well, the urns weren't for the bodies. The bodies are in the niches.
Oh.
So what was the urns for?
Hmm.
Well, you found 4 gold coins, so safe bet those are their possessions.
What did this guy have in his possession?
Perhaps these were like. These were some kind of embalming practice. And then I read about sects that practice that.
You read about what to practice this?
Like sects, religious sects.
Oh,
Oh,
let's say I don't know what you're into, but I've never heard of that one.
I'm sorry.
I misheard you. It's nothing.
Yes, like the process of removing body parts and preserving them inside jars. I mean, it's an obscure practice, but perhaps this is.
I was thinking perhaps
Yes.
it was perishables, foods that they brought with
yes,
them to
that's
the
very
river.
probably.
Ugh.
And looks like they went and perished.
That's one way to put it. Let's check the
Okay.
rest of these little urns then.
I agree. We'll dump the rest without trying to touch it with our bare hands.
I would say there's one jar where the gunk just does not want to come out. It's actually like almost like glued inside.
Can't get this out.
Hmm.
Oh.
And I'd probably best not to try.
Like,
flip it back up.
it's moving like molasses.
And I just like dump it and use an arrow to like scoop it out to the ground.
You know what?
I'd
Hold
say
on.
or make a hole in the underside so that it has an airflow to basically just get out.
So
I was gonna say-
it just shattered.
Colette, high or low?
Hi.
So when you use your arrow to scoop it all out, you actually do make a pocket where it falls all out, but it gets like all over your hand.
Oh.
Oh.
Eh.
I hold on a sec. If I
Sticky.
cast prestidigitation on her hand to heal it. No, to clean it.
You can do so, but real quick, give me a Constitution saving throw, Colette.
Right.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's just nasty.
Oh, you're
21.
golden. You're copacetic.
Okay. I see the gunk get on her hand, and I take my lyre and pluck a little string at it as I point it toward Colette, and the gunk just kind of flies off her hand to the ground.
Oh. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Colette will take her water skin and pour a bit of water in her hands and just add a cleaning.
Yeah, fair.
Alright.
Which, hold on, since you guys did do all of them, give me 1 second. Wait. Between the remaining 5 jars, you find an additional 30 pieces of gold.
Whoa.
30 divided by 4. It's easy.
I say it's 7 each with 2 remaining to do with whatever.
Yeah. Alright, after we have it all packed up, I'll hand out 7 each, and then just stuff the 2 in my bag. Pretty much saving stuff for Creon whenever he gets back.
Yep.
Smart.
Okay, so what are y'all doing?
I prestidigitate all the gold pieces we've got
Okay.
to clean them off. Bring, 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 bring.
Yeah, by the end, you're like Stewie with the banjo going, I got blisters on me fingers.
Alright, well, other than stealing and grave robbing, we haven't gotten much out of this room.
This-
Wait, what part?
And there are no other doorways in this room.
Nope, because the northern wall was completely caved in.
Big scandal.
Okay.
Said he would never tell his kids' female children
We
about
go
it.
back and follow Leandros' plan. Sleep.
Yes,
You're fucking
might need some time to. And we did just come off a battle, more or less. Might be best to sit and plot our next move, as it were.
I agree.
Chandra?
I'll take the first watch so that you two can rest up some.
Thank you.
Should we close the large? Can we close the large slab? Or is it
Prob-
just stuck open?
No, you can close it.
Was the
That
plan
way we
closed?
only have 1 point of movement.
Yes.
The other things, if they try to move it, will make a lot of noise.
Hmm.
We will all be woken up by it.
Hillary's the one who told me I had
Alright,
to
let's
take
go. We head back to the entrance room and start a small
Mhm.
camp
Literally.
after closing the large slab door.
Probably why, but
Okay, yeah. You're able to do all that, no problem.
it's trying to take me to the Radiant first.
I think, knowing that Deimos is going to take first watch, Colette would probably, with the skins from the Cerebuses that she managed to grab, she'd probably start working on cleaning them a bit and stuff before going to sleep.
Okay. What will the rest of you?
She'll take second watch.
Hmm. Let me see. What do I have?
Sorry, I'm trying to come closer. It took me to the other one.
I'm going to take a look at the 7 turquoise stones that we picked up. The ones engraved with Perforos and Thassa symbols.
Okay.
I'm going to try and look over them, see if I can see if kind of turning them over spurs anything in my memory.
Yeah, and you go ahead and roll for that.
A religion check?
Yeah.
Okay. That's another nat 20.
God damn!
Yeah,
We do love
I am a
this game.
studious boy.
So with that nat 20, you get it's like on the tip of your tongue. Well, what is it including your modifier?
20 plus 5.
Alright, it's
25.
Yeah, so with that, like you have it like on kind of like the tip of your tongue. You're like these go to something. I know it, but it feels like you're missing a piece of the puzzle, and that's what's keeping you from getting like your definitive answer.
Okay.
You know that once you find that potentially missing piece of the puzzle, though, that you'll just like that. Like it'll be like as soon as you see it, you'll be like, "Oh, son of a!" type moment.
Okay. Cool. Leandros is kind of just tapping his head in frustration, trying to. I know, like he knows. He's feeling exactly what you said.
Alright, so what are y'all doing now?
Probably making some weaves, finishing the skins from the Cerebus and stuff before falling asleep.
Okay. Well, Deimos, are you doing anything before your watch begins?
Just probably doing a quick inspect of all the weapons, making sure the blades are sharpened, checking for any damages on the armors.
I mean, nothing like major that's going to cost the integrity of it. Definitely got some dents though on your shield.
Like, if there's any tears in the cloth or fabric, he's probably using his weaver's tools to just patch it.
Pretty much. Alright, well, all of you get through your watches with nothing really happening.
Okay.
Like, you hear something, like each of you will hear water move a little bit from the room where the return were, but when you look down there, you don't see any movement. It's probably like, oh, maybe a pebble fell off the ceiling and caused a ripple.
Or it's into the snaky snake.
Nah, but all the watches are uneventful.
Long
Okay.
rest. Get my slow thoughts back. Long rest time.
Look, I'm not judging.
Yeah, y'all took a long rest.
Yoo-hoo.
Yahoo!
Yahoo. Right. Long rest taken. I'm refreshed.
Please, no thank you.
Alright, so what do y'all do when you wake up?
Oh,
Probably working on a little bit of food. Just, good morning, everyone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
morning.
Looks like our palicos are trying to get
Oh,
or no,
well, good morning.
palicos, the
How are you two doing?
Tired, but ready to get a move on.
Hmm.
Stuffy in this place.
I've most certainly been worse.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I mixed together some ground grain and some of the dried fruits I had with some water.
Oh,
Should make for a decent breakfast.
Oh,
Sounds
yes,
good.
that sounds lovely. Thank you.
the battle yesterday left me sore. That's not being at the battle, but the door most
Surprised you weren't sleeping up against it.
Yes.
would have.
Are
I think
you
I passed out on the spot.
are you still feeling all right, Deimos?
Yes.
You almost died back there.
You did die once.
Yes.
Death isn't able to take me just yet, it would seem. I'm fine. Besides,
almost dead.
I trained under a great warrior,
Got a skull.
A great warrior.
and he's gone through way more near deaths than I ever have in my lifetime.
This, did this great warrior have a name? I might, out of curiosity.
Try tying it
course.
down more firmly next.
Can I get a confirmation on the name real quick, DM? I don't want to give the wrong one.
Yep, you're good. I'm about to send it to you.
I appreciate you.
Okay, now switch to your thunder weapon.
Well, his name in the arena was blessed by the Hydra, but his name was Philitites.
I'm gonna make a history check, see if that rings a bell.
Sure.
That anyway.
That's too tired. He's good.
That's 9 plus 5, 14.
Yeah, so you remember hearing some possible tales of a Philatides where they were well renowned in the arena, much as Deimos already confirmed. But not much is known outside of that. Like, there weren't too many recorded fights with their name. It's almost as if a lot of their stuff was taken out of history.
Oh. Philoctetes. Yeah, yes, I think yes, that name does sound familiar to me. They were, and something was mentioned in connection with the with a fighter in the arena, as you say, but there's nothing else I know of them. It's as if like all other records vanished.
Not sure. Either way, they taught me. One of the rumors has it they were... Well, if the rumors are true, their mother killed a Hydra just before giving birth, and he fell out of her arms to be inadvertently bathed in its blood.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
But that's just one of the rumors.
well, rumors. Some rumors do have a basis in fact.
One of the people got one shot.
Knowing with him, I wouldn't be surprised if that rumor was actually full-on truth. He's told
Anything-
tales about his mother. Apparently, even while she was with him, she was growing him. She was still out hunting.
Powerful woman.
Oh. Indeed.
May I take some of the breakfast? It smells like a room.
I made some for everyone.
Oh, thank
She'll
you.
take a bowl.
Leandros will take a bowl as well.
The only thing I regret is that I had no cinnamon bark to grind up in it.
Oh, that's
Oh.
good.
Well, that would be lovely, but I suppose rather a luxury.
Yes.
The dried figs will add some additional little bit of sweetness to it.
Oh yes.
Despite the lack of ingredients, it is quite fruitful. No pun intended.
Well, I was always taught if you're going to forage, find stuff that tastes good.
Exactly.
Yes.
I lived by that for a good while. But I think plans for today, with the room in front of us being blocked off, we continue venturing through the water.
I thought exactly.
I suppose so. Don't have any other choice. I just hope nobody's taken up residence in that room since we left.
I didn't hear any movement.
Neither did I.
I heard some sounds from that direction in the night, but nothing that would. There's nothing definite. Nothing that sounded like movement, I suppose.
Maybe it sounded like a stream or a small river at nighttime in the woods. It's moving because there's a flow, but nothing
Right.
live.
Well,
Well,
Waldo did manage.
even so, I would advise we proceed with caution.
Oh,
Water-
yes, we are in a maze.
Water
Not.
did manage to get in. So it also is entirely possible that, I don't know, the nearby river leaked in during a tide or
It's obviously
rainfall.
The room isn't closed off. It could have flowed in here because of a flood or something somewhere. So it might just be planet itself, Earth, moves, dirt.
Righty then. Let's get on in there and
Agree.
starts wading in the water. One of the
I'll
few
follow
times I am actually jealous of some of you with feet. You can wear boots.
Yeah,
I've got to
just
get wet
nod
there.
solemnly.
Well, I would imagine that hoofs have their advantages too.
Well, sure they do.
Oh, they
You don't
do.
have to, doesn't feel so painful if you trod on a rock, that kind of thing.
Oh,
Though
it was
also,
quite a large one.
yeah. Though also, real quick, remember Greek setting. There are no boots.
Sandals.
Sandals, yes.
All right, but you guys head back into the room.
There's this marvelous new invention. Actually, there's this marvelous new invention somebody's working on, and back in Miletus. I think I heard a little bit about it. It was called something called boots. It's like they're like sandals, but completely closed off, and they go like a certain way up your thigh. And
Sounds- Sounds more for the richer.
That'll work.
yes, I mean, I don't think they'll catch on personally. I mean, who would want to hide their who on earth would want to hide their legs from the world? I mean, there's not that much call for modesty.
Sounds like the richer folk. The nobles.
Yes. Little curiosity. Anyway, shall we move on?
Wading through water now. I'm following right behind Damos.
All
Pull
right.
my skirt up.
So once you get back into the room, I was going to reread the description here. So the stairs sent to the burial chamber partially flow with muddy water. Ancient stone walls divide these catacombs, many lined with grave niches holding roughly humanoid shapes wrapped in tattered linen. More than one of these grim parcels floats freely in the stagnant water, along with the remaining bodies of the returned you killed last time. Oh, excuse me.
We didn't check those bodies, did we?
No.
Nope.
I mean, we killed them, but we didn't burn them.
We might as well check them. See if
Pulls
they've
out
got
her bow and
things
arrow.
wrong. Pretty sure if they were alive, they would have made their moves last night.
That's
But
true.
they didn't.
Yes.
I think we're in the clear.
She'll just like shoot one of the bodies, and assuming it doesn't move, she'll run over to it and collect the arrow.
Yeah, I'm about to say nothing's alive in here. Or undead.
Great sword users.
She'll collect the arrow and put it back in her quill.
My brother's been trying to get it for like the last 2 days.
Alright. What entrances and exits do we have here?
Is someone throwing a?
Yeah, they were trying to capture it.
Hmm.
Investigation check.
Go right
I'll
ahead.
help.
That's why
Advantage. I'm helping.
there's a trap here.
Well, I got a 16 plus 3 and 19,
Nice.
and a 12 plus 3, 15, so 19.
I got a flat 15 on that one.
I'm helping Leandros by pushing the bodies away so he doesn't have to get queasy looking at them.
Here, hold on. What were the rolls again? Sorry.
15 and a 19.
Okay. So with that, you can see on the eastern wall, there's a closed slab, and then on the south end, you see there's a slab that's already been partially opened.
Look, that passage looks opened. But maybe we should
I
investigate
can
that.
You said
that's
which
fine.
direction?
The one to the south is partially open because the water's actually deteriorated the slab. So it's kind of like just like crumbled away in some parts. And there's and then the one you see a slab to the east, but the slab to the east is still fully sealed.
I head down to the I head to the southern slab, and I say to Demos and Colette that come on, help me with this, and I start
All right.
pushing.
I'll help.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
Okay,
Advantage.
nat 20.
There we
Nice.
go.
Yeah, I mean,
Nice
yeah,
dice.
you're able to just get that door open.
Ugh.
Oh my word! This is surprisingly easy to move.
It's deteriorated.
Yes,
Highly so.
possibly.
Alright. Be careful walking in. There could be.
Hmm.
Okay, before we walk in, just in case, I will use thaumaturgy. Actually, wait. I'm smart. Anyone has a torch, correct?
Yes, we do have a torch.
If one of you could light a torch, possibly.
Inventory.
Got one right here.
Oh, good.
She'll throw thaumaturgy onto it. These like seed-like things surround it, and the fire grows brighter.
Very
Like
nice.
little halo seeds.
Oh, that's useful.
Very.
Alright. And then let me get the fog. Hold on.
So we have brighter
Yeah.
flame.
And you can move your characters down there too.
Uh,
Alright, that is room number. Alright, so do all you enter the room?
Yeah.
yes, following Deimos with the torch.
Alright. Yeah, I'll move you, Colette.
Thank you. I don't have this one.
Alright, so when you guys enter the room, much of the ceiling in the southwestern part of this chamber has collapsed into a rot-tinged water partially filling this room. In alcoves flanking the door to the north stand twin life-size statues of a figure wearing a burial mask. Both reach out as if to accept or offer a gift.
Oh, are they? It looks like these things are expecting something. Do they have anything in their hands?
No.
Looks possibly they're expecting something from us.
Certainly looks like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check. See if there's like some kind of. And this is clearly some kind of magic thing that's happening, so I'm going to see if I remember anything about this. 13 plus 3, 16.
No magic.
Oh, okay. Doesn't. And that doesn't. And Leandros kind of closes his eyes and concentrates for a second and looks at the two statues and says, "There doesn't appear to be any magic going on here. Perhaps this is simply just. Perhaps this is just like an offering, yes, along the path."
Well, I guess to be kind, she'll fish the 2 extra gold pieces that she got and put one in each hand.
Nothing happens.
I
I
take
think just
out.
for good luck.
I take out. I take out 2 of my gold pieces and put one each in the statue's hand.
Just for good luck. Good luck.
Nothing happens.
Let's look around for any inscriptions. Anything that might give us a hint.
All right.
I will look around as well.
Alright, what are y'all rolling?
I'm rolling investigation.
Investigation?
I'm
okay.
I'm going to help this time.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Helping the perception or helping the investigation?
With the investigation.
Okay, so Jay, you get
So-
advantage.
Alright. Got
15 plus what? 15 plus 1.
I got a
16.
3.
Oh,
You said 3 and a 16?
3 and a 16.
And that 3 was with advantage?
Yeah.
Oh,
Other one was a natural 1.
Hold on.
no.
D&D Beyond has that
Oof.
out for me today.
Okay.
Sorry.
So,
You're fine.
you guys don't find anything with those rolls. You just see it's just a derelict shrine.
Alright.
Well, this seems. Perhaps this was meant for something long ago, but it seems to have been no longer seems to work. I say we move on. Leave the
agree.
let's leave the coins though, just in case.
I wouldn't want to get bad luck from taking it back.
Yes, yes. Whew, all right, onward.
I'll lead the way.
Thank you.
We'll go to the closed slab. Or at least that's where I'm going.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the only other area in the room, it seems.
No, there's like a little open part little further to the south.
Those are those just niches.
Oh,
Yeah. Little caverns. Alright.
Hmm.
I'll try. So, when you say sealed, is it like, can it be opened, or is it like completely sealed to the wall?
No, when I say sealed, I mean it's shut. It's not like, it won't budge.
Alright.
At least not until you. Well, at least you won't know for sure until you try.
Yeah. Does anyone want to help me with this? He's like primed and ready to try and open this.
I'll give you a hand.
Alright. Rolling a strength check.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Righty. $18.
Nice.
Plus with advantage. Natural 20 plus 2.
Nice. I
Ooh.
was gonna say, even the 18 had it, so yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're able to
Attention.
well,
Another
wait,
player
hold on.
has cast contact on you.
Let me double check something real quick.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so actually that door would have been at disadvantage because of standing water, but it would have been a flat roll. Either way, your 18 still did it.
Alright.
Don't worry, you still had the door open regardless.
Yeah. I'll cast Downward Surge once more on the fire so it continues to flame brighter.
Alright, so y'all are moving into that room?
Let's do it.
Get the door open.
Alright, hold on, let me get the fog then.
Oh.
Alright. And that is... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So, as you guys enter the new room, stairs ascend to a hall lined with door frames barred by rusty grates. An iron brazier, its sides sculpted with furious-looking faces, stands in the middle of the hall, midway along its length. Not far beyond, the ceiling has collapsed, burying whatever lies there.
Oh my.
Oh, this
Should
is
we light-
ominous.
Would you like the brazier? There's more light in the room.
Oh, yes. Yes. I use prestidigitation to. I can Would you say that like the braziers are comparable to a candle, a torch, or a small campfire?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I use prestidigitation on each torch and I light them.
Yeah, they're lit.
Okay.
Quite eerie in here. Looks like some sort of prison or jail system.
How would they have a
Be a
jail
dungeon.
system in a tomb?
Dungeon?
Seems more comparable.
Seems that I
I'm
wonder
going.
if these bars could be broken. It's not how long it's been since they've been made.
I'm gonna make another religion check. See if I can recall anything about the practices of Phoenix's worshippers.
Go right ahead.
Colette is gonna go up to one of the cells and investigate the bars to see if they're brittle enough to be broken.
I mean, you can attempt it. Just go ahead and make a athletics check.
All right.
Which one are you doing, by the way? Just so I know which crypt you're going into.
The one. Two.
Hold on.
The one.
I'm going to... this one?
Yes, that one.
Okay. Freya,
I'll
go ahead
try
and
to
ping the one
see
you're
if I
trying.
can't- I'll
Yeah,
see if I can't get into the one directly south of them.
Okay, go ahead and give me athletics as
don't
well.
have it.
Oh, and I got a 16 religion.
I mean, you know, a lot of Phoenix's followers, would hopefully attempt to be able to try and escape the underworld like he did, but that's really about it.
Got a 10.
10? Okay.
That is a double checking athletics. That's a dirty 20.
Alright, so Deimos, you open yours. Colette, no luck.
We opened yours. She'll look behind Deimos. And appear into the.
Yeah, but you got the bars open, so what are you doing?
Let's take a look inside, see what we can find.
Following right behind him.
Okay. As you enter, you see a sarcophagus laying there and the plate still surprisingly, like the nameplate surprisingly still clear. Reading Cyclops Felnidus as who's buried in this sarcophagus.
Right?
I'm following them.
Do you
Okay.
think that's a moniker?
Wait, maybe.
Oh yeah, the Cyclops is in parentheses, so you do know that's a moniker.
Okay.
Now, whether you know the moniker or not, different story.
And then from there,
Hmm.
you can click things.
It's also in your about section.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna look around the room
Mobile, I can understand like not wanting to have to grab it back and forth like that.
and just kind of see if there's anything,
Yeah, on desktop,
like view if there's anything else.
definitely
If,
Just the
if
sarcophagus.
cast-
easier to
Right.
get to.
Does it look
Yeah.
like it's trapped? I think I'll roll perception, see if it looks trapped or anything like that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright.
Okay.
Perception.
Binks, did you post or no?
Yes. Thunder.
At a 19.
Right now.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like it's, booby trapped or anything. Not like it's made to be stuck shut. This might be heavy. Okay, it is a stone sarcophagus.
Colette,
Yeah.
give me a hand real quick.
Alright. I'll help him.
Not trying to completely throw it off the side, but just move it so that we can check inside.
Yeah.
Oh, are you
Alright,
sure
give me
that's a good
athletics.
idea?
The sarcophagus doesn't appear to have any traps or anything on it, from what I can tell.
No. I suppose, traps aren't the only thing we have to worry about here.
And that's why I'm not opening it all the way. So if there is something inside, it gets stuck in there.
Hmm.
And then we can just stab it until it stops moving.
Oh, I suppose that's a good idea.
That is a 17 athletics.
Yeah, I would say you guys are able to get it open.
Hey,
And as you open it, you just see this cloud of dust shoot out. And inside, you see a pile of bones wearing a eye patch.
That's what
Oh.
he got his moniker.
yes, that explains the Cyclops inscription, I suppose.
Did we fell all the monsters the other day?
Hmm.
Seems to just be another.
Well, that's a boring story. I was genuinely hoping it was a Cyclops skeleton. That would have been
been-
interesting.
I highly doubt a Cyclops skeleton would fit on a coffin this size.
Perhaps just the skull?
Hmm. Well,
Maybe.
anyway, there doesn't seem to be anything in here.
I guess we continue looking.
Is there
Yes.
anything in there other than the bones?
Like I said, wearing an eye patch.
Nah. Just close it back.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They
Check
steal
some of
the
the
eye
other-
patch so we don't go away empty-handed.
Give it to our pirate boy. Just this is from
Sure,
some guy
you can
called
give
the Cyclops.
Give it to Creon.
Yeah. Give it as a gift to Creon. He can be more piratical.
Oh my god.
Here's what you missed.
Now, are you guys actually taking the eye patch, by the way?
And I was just joking.
Actually, before we
I was
do
thinking
anything more, I'm gonna do one thing. Because I can cast it as a ritual spell, detect magic.
Yeah, I mean, you take the time to cast it.
Colette is looking sneakily over at the eye patch, wanting to lift it up.
Yeah, so...
Leandros is kind of looking at her and just kind of giving her a "don't even think about it" look.
Let me double
She's
check something
tunnel
real
visioned
quick.
on this eye patch. How do you get to the map?
Hold on.
I'm gonna turn off my camera for a bit so I can stretch. Is that okay?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, give it a few minutes, but we'll probably take our break here soon.
Super close.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if that would apply here.
Is it considered a magical item? Because it doesn't tell if it's a magical item. It'll just highlight it of there's magic cures these quote unquote.
Yeah,
spells.
no, that's what I want to double check on. Was what I would do. So yeah, no, the eye patches line up like a Christmas tree.
Oh wow.
It's like his like when he starts casting, he almost like is like moving the little symbol in his hand. When it's finally done, he kind of like spins it and then grabs it in his palm, and his eyes start glowing. He looks at like carefully grab that.
She will go forward and grabbing an arrow, she will lift up the eye patch just a little.
Wait, is that magic?
Actually,
Yes,
she'll use her
it
staff because
is.
she's not dumb. She'll use her staff to like kind of get underneath the eye patch and lift it up a bit.
I mean, you see a spider crawl out. That's about it.
She'll like kind of hook it underneath and hold away from the head
Yeah.
on the end of her staff.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take this?
Yes.
And you see there's like a big old cobweb on the inside of the eye patch.
Gross. Here you are. It's for you.
Just take it, clean it off just a little bit.
You're already wearing an eye bandage. What? A mask.
We'll need a way to identify this. Find out what it does. We can do that at our next rest, though.
I suppose so.
Well, we found something of magics here.
Maybe
Maybe there's
something
more
in
in the
others,
other
too.
rooms.
I
I was
suppose
having
so.
trouble with the bars in the.
Let me see if I can give you a hand then.
Yes. I'm gonna go try and open those bars again with the
Go
two
right
rounds from
ahead.
originally. Alrighty.
Roll with advantage.
Because the D&D Beyond.
And to help ease everyone's spirits, it's like, relax. The dead have no use for these tools anymore. And if fate did not want us to have them, fate would not have put them in front of us.
It's not the dead I'm worried about.
It's the undead you're worried about?
Well, that and fate, I suppose.
Athletics or strength?
Athletics.
Alrighty.
You're worried about fate with me right here?
Well, I mean, you're not. I mean, with all due respect, you are not Clothis herself.
21. Natural 20. Actually, no,
Whoa.
sorry, 19. 19 plus 2.
Yeah, you rip it off the hinge.
Oh,
Just put like a spear in there. It's like, here, try using this. Jesus.
Yep.
goodness.
And then
There it
when you
goes.
guys, oh, wrong thing. Crap. I closed my page. Whoops.
Not the page.
Where is it? There it is. All right, here we go. Yeah, so when you go inside, again, you're going to see the plaque pretty appearing, surprisingly. It says this one belonged to Yerda Evercoin.
Is detect magic going off in the direction of the... Oh wait, no. I don't think it can necessarily penetrate like stone walls and such.
Nope. Sarcophagus is too thick. So as far as you can tell, there's no magic item.
But if there's any magical traps on it, it'll
Oh,
highlight
there's
it.
nothing there. Don't worry.
Well, let's check this one too. Colette, mind giving me another hand?
Yes. I will help Demos with this.
All right, give you
I
another
will
check.
technically be helping you, as you were the stronger
Alright.
one out of the two.
Alright.
Why not let me help this time, Colette? You have Deimos arrest.
Alright. I will do another athletics check at advantage.
Yep.
Alright.
Almost dead.
16.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Hmm.
Oh, wait,
And
no,
again,
sorry.
cloud of dust. Even some spiders crawl out.
Oh.
I'm careful.
And
I'll
just-
peer inside.
You just see essentially just bones and a clay funeral mask.
I spy with my little eye something abnormal.
Does
guess added
detect
to the
magic
corpse.
scream at the mask?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's just a clay mask.
Religion check.
Yeah, sure.
19.
All right, with the 19, I mean, you know that sometimes people are buried with funerary masks. Essentially, just another way of like preserving their likeness. That's really about it.
Curious.
There's nothing in here.
Yes, it's curious though. This, I mean, normally I wouldn't expect to see a clay funerary mask in a place like this. I mean, if these people were all worshippers of Phoenix, they might have been able to, might have been accorded a bit more extravagance in their death, or perhaps perhaps that's the point. They're
Perhaps it
not,
was last minute.
or perhaps the perhaps like doing having a more modest burial was the point.
Maybe.
Let's check the two just ahead.
Hmm.
I've got an odd feeling.
Alright. I'll follow behind.
I'll
Mine can be the opening.
I'll push the sarcophagus cover back into place and follow them.
It's like, before you do, grab the mask.
Really?
But really, what do you think it? I mean, I doubt it's going to be of use.
Remember those statues back there?
I'll grab
Oh,
it.
all right, all right. I pick up the. Sorry, I pick up the mask and I hand it to Colette.
Thank you. I'll
I'm
just hold
willing
on
to
to it.
bet there might be a second one, or something similar.
Hmm.
Maybe we're supposed to take one of these items over to those pedestals.
Yes, maybe.
He holds on to
Wait.
it.
I look at
Getting
what's the name on the sarcophagus again?
It is Yerda Evercoin.
Yerda Evercoin.
Yep.
Hmm.
Last name like Evercoin.
This could be a puzzle. I mean, maybe I'm not entirely sure, but it's always a possibility in a place like this.
You think we should risk putting on the eye patch to see what it does? Or should
Not
we
yet.
wait?
Oh, I suppose it. Why not? I suppose anything's possible at this point. I put the eye patch on.
Nothing happens.
No.
You're blind.
Well, my depth perception is not what it used to be, but other than that, I can't see. Nothing else seems to be happening. And I take the eye patch off.
My bet is that we'll need to take further time examining these seeds to find out what they do and how to examine them. At least for this. This
Yes.
mask could be nothing, or it could be a piece of a bigger puzzle. It's it's like a clay mask. It hasn't really deteriorated.
That is. Aren't they made to be preserved? Preservation of dead.
Over time, yes.
Yes.
By how rustic this place is. The clay mask, other than dust, seems in pristine condition. At least a little.
Yes.
Let's check the other
Perhaps.
two. Maybe
Yes.
we'll find something that'll open our eyes to something else entirely.
I'm following
Yes.
Damos.
I follow too.
Okay.
Who the next one?
Alright, so which room are y'all moving to so I can move you guys?
Uh,
The one
The-
that doesn't save it.
yeah, like the bottom right-hand one.
You guys talking about this one or this
Yes.
one? Hold on. Let me move it over. You talking about this one or this one?
The
The
first
first
one.
one.
Okay. So well. First, you guys are gonna try and open the gate.
Yes.
Give me athletics.
I'm assuming I'm opening the gate.
I will assist.
Alright.
And I will assist too.
Athletics. Advantage. Oh.
I
15.
got.
Okay. You bust it open.
Alright. File in. I'll read the name on the plaque.
It is Gothus Goddess. Like Gadus.
Okay. Alright.
Curious.
You sense anything on the sarcophagus that could lead to it being trapped?
Does detect magic pick up anything?
Oh, I'm thinking about it. Let me put one of these fuckers on that too.
Does detect magic pick up anything off of the coffin?
Sorry.
that
I forgot I had-
magical trap?
I forgot I muted myself there. No, it doesn't.
No
Alright.
magical traps.
There we go. Won't stop me.
Kind of large spear tip under. Let's go.
Right, and I will roll another athletics just to open the
Mhm.
sarcophagus.
Hmm.
Ah. 18. The advantage.
You guys busted open again. Same thing. Dust and spiders.
Test your might. That's basically what this session has been.
Basically.
Fucking exercise.
Yeah.
What's inside?
Just another set of bones and a clay mask,
There's another one.
and nothing on detect magic.
Play mask number 2.
Pick it up, or...
Grab it.
Alright, she grabs it and sidles it next to the other one.
The one across the ways almost looks like the room is collapsed in, but we should at least see if we can't get anything out of it.
You can try.
This room also looks like something's been shaken loose over there.
Agree. Looks like an exit of sorts.
Let's check the other rooms first. Then maybe double back to those 2 statues.
I'm following Damas.
All right.
Leading the way.
Following too.
Hall.
She stretches and cracks her knuckles. All right, Miss Creon.
Creon would have a joy breaking things in this place.
Exactly.
Oh, yes, I imagine he would. He'd probably
Okay.
keep the eye patch as a memento, just for the sake of it.
Oh yeah, you definitely crack open the gate.
Yeah, with a dirty 20. Some help. Crack open the gate.
Yeah, and Colette has been loading up on protein.
It's that good breakfast.
Yeah.
All right, it's a little cramped in here, so maybe 2 at a time.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, children. Make sure you eat well.
Uh-huh. Is the
Alright.
plaque readable?
Yeah.
Yes, it says it holds Salt, who was born returned.
One returned.
Porn return.
That's possible.
Interesting.
Oh,
maybe
if
we
he's
maybe we shouldn't
returned.
open this one.
Returned, that means he might be. Open this.
If he was born returned, but this is his body, that would indicate that the body is dead.
Well, maybe we're in.
Orangeton
We're in
seems
we're in an
just
underground
sad.
we're in an abandoned underground temple, and there's just so many stories that set in places like this, and they all end badly.
How
So,
about this?
we only open the portion that we can, enough that we can see if anything's moving, and if something starts moving, we just start rapidly stabbing until it stops moving.
Exactly what I was gonna say. I'm brave. Anyway. Alright. How
I
do you
wish
say
I
we
shared
move
your
this?
confidence.
Probably shift it slightly to expose one of the corners.
You can try. It's covered in stone and dirt, but
I put
I'm
I
willing
put my
to
hand
push.
on my sword hilt.
Will kind of bend down, crouch down, and just start pushing against the lid of the sarcophagus.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Straight.
Yeah, it's gonna be athletic still.
Yeah. All right.
And at
Go with-
disadvantage because you guys didn't uncover the top.
Well, with assistance, that would make it a flat.
Yeah, if you're assisting, it'll be a flat roll.
Oh shit! Wait. I think I got a 12 either way.
The first one you rolled was a 14.
Yeah, which is what we'll
Yeah,
go
you're
by.
right.
So,
Alright, 14 it is.
I mean, either way, both would have made it, but yeah, we'll go with 14. So, yeah, you get it cracked open, and you see a little movement inside, but you can't tell by what.
It could be
'Cause
a
he's-
bug.
Actually,
Colette.
I've got a little bit of a gap to sight, so I can use. Where is it? Divine Sense to detect if there is an undead in there.
Nope, nothing in
We'll
there.
grab.
Oh, okay.
All right, it's not the undead.
Oh,
Move it
wonderful.
the rest of the way.
Gotta move the rest of the way. Before we do that, actually, Colette will hop on top and start brushing away rocks and stone, picking larger ones off it. Try to make it a little lighter, because she noticed a lot of restraint the first time she started pushing.
Yeah, I mean, you're able to get it cleared off and open it up more.
Okay, Mr. Born Unturned, let's see what you leave behind.
You find a silver burial mask.
Not clay.
Nope, silver.
Who wants to hold on to this one? I already got 2.
Is Detect Magic pinging off of it at all?
Nope.
Normal again.
Alright. And then while y'all figure out what you're going to do next, we're going to go and take our quick 15-minute break. That way we can stretch, get drinks, use the bathroom, all that good stuff.
Okay, cool.
Alright, we'll see you guys back in 15 minutes.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, welcome back as we get back to the chaos that my players are creating. Whether of my own making or their
chaos.
whether of my own making or their own, we'll find out. So right before the break, they delved deeper into the crypt, found some, little odds and ends here and there, and right now they're where they have found multiple crypts, pilfered 3 of them, where they found a potentially magic eye patch. I was going to say eyebrow.
Yes, the magic eyebrows.
And then 2 clay masks and 1 silver mask.
I think there'll be a gold mask in the next one.
Hey, what are y'all doing?
I think we were on our way out.
Well, there's still one more room to check down
Yeah. Out of the crypt.
here.
Oh, hold on, my battery is low.
Oh no. Plug
I
it
think
in,
something-
plug it in.
Trying to make sure
Do with these
my
worlds.
cord is working.
We do hate it when it doesn't work as it should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, please, please, please work, please.
Let us know if you're good.
It's not working. Oh, wait, no, yes! Almost got it. Just need to keep fiddling. Keep going.
Okay. So, what are y'all doing then?
I think we're going to the last available
Okay.
sarcophagus. It doesn't look like there's a R there, so
Yeah.
I think that's where we're going.
See if the
Follow it
door
there.
even still exists. Or
No,
if
there's
it's just
not-
been demolished.
No, the door's gone.
Shimmy our way through.
Yep. You're able to make it in, and you actually don't see a name on the sarcophagus, as it looks like it's been scratched out. All you see are the engraved images of a robed figure lamenting the loss of their eyes.
Is detect magic detecting anything odd about the actual?
Nope.
That's scary.
Odd.
I guess we try to open it. I think I
Let's
would do
go
exactly
for it.
that. Like,
Alright, while you guys are doing that roll, real quick for those who are joining us from the break as well, because I forgot to say this when we went on break, that's on me. But we are doing a giveaway for some channel merch. I'll be actually doing a drawing this Friday. So if you have not entered, make sure you do so by typing in the command that Nightbot just put in there for me. And that will get you in. If you're a subscriber, you get 2 entries. If you're not, you get 1. So hey, if you got your Twitch Prime sub, make sure to throw that in there.
helping me?
Yes.
Alright, just making sure. Athletics. Nice, 21.
I mean, the 12 would have done it too, so either way you were good.
Alright.
This one's completely empty. Like, when you open it, the dust settles, it's empty.
That's worrying, I feel.
Which means it was either made for someone who is yet dead, or their body was removed.
Yes. Perhaps, if there's truly nothing in here, we can go with your plan. Go back to this. With these,
That's also what I was.
if anything.
Everyone just like coming up with like these crazy.
Yeah, let's go before we push forward into the room just over yonder. Let's go reinvestigate those 2 statues.
Agree.
See if maybe any of these masks will do something with them.
I'm gonna wait by the end. I'm gonna wait by the entrance for everyone.
Yes, I'm going to go check the bounty board. Can
I go to the bounty board and take off any pictures of Sybil that might be on the bounty board.
I'm assuming you're heading over there, Leandros?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You guys all head in. And the statues are still there, and so is the gold coins that were put in.
I grab
Okay.
the two masks. What do you want to do?
Let's try putting one in each of their hands, seeing if anything happens.
All
Put
right.
one in each.
Nothing happens.
The silver
And
one will do
wait,
anything.
Detect magic still goes on. As long as I'm holding concentration. Are these two statues giving off anything?
Nope.
Let me examine their hands. If it's something that goes in the hands, we might be able to find some mechanism.
Maybe it is truly just an offering.
I'm going to make another investigation check, see if there's anything around this room that provides a clue.
Okay, go ahead.
11.
As far as you can tell, these are literally just statues of Phoenix.
Oh. What are we supposed to do here? I know that there has to be an answer.
Is there? Perhaps it's. I mean, this place seems to be some temple maze, and we've reached one dead end already that had nothing. This could just be another. Especially if there's still more to find in this place. Or another.
No, this can't be. This can't be the end of it. We were led here for a reason. There has to be a solution.
I don't think this is a puzzle to begin with.
I put on the eye patch again.
Nothing happens.
I take it off.
Give me the iPad.
All right, I give it to her.
I'm gonna put it, like, kind of fix it around my horns and put it on. I'll keep this on.
Nothing happens.
Throw it. I'm just gonna keep it on if he keeps throwing it off. Keep this
And
on.
I think that patch isn't going to do anything without taking some time to understand what it does. Otherwise, it's not going to respond.
Exactly. If you keep putting it on and taking it off, expecting something different, it's the definition of insanity.
We also don't know what it is, so there's also a possibility it's cursed. So wearing it without us knowing what it is probably a bad idea.
She takes
Yes,
it off.
I wouldn't keep wearing that, Colette.
She puts it in her pack. Fine. It stays with me then. If we can continue adventuring, and we can always come back here. Doors are open. It's not like if we leave this room, it's gonna. This place doesn't seem like it's near collapsing. Seems like it's already has. To me, it seems like this place is simply for offering. If this place was truly some place for worship, it makes sense that they'd have these statues for offering.
Out of curiosity, what's y'all's passive perceptions?
Passive perception
13.
11. I can do another active one because I don't think I did one in here. I think I did investigation last time.
I have a passive. No, 13.
Okay. If you want to do an active one, you can.
Okay.
Oh, that's a
17.
19 on die plus 1 for a filthy 20?
Nice.
Are you rolling 2, Colette, or no?
No.
Okay.
She's positive
No.
that this place doesn't do anything.
No, it's all good. So, Leandros and Deimos, as y'all scour the room, trying to figure out whether there actually is a puzzle or not, Deimos, you notice there's a section of the wall that doesn't look right compared to the rest of the wall over on the eastern side. All right, I'll ping it on the map for you.
By the door.
Oh, my health actually hit ping. There we go.
Go over to that section.
Yep, and you see it's a panel.
Try to either slide the panel away or remove the panel.
As soon as your hand touches it, the panel depresses, and a door opens.
Ooh.
I knew there was something in this room.
What is that?
Found something.
I'll hop over. It wasn't as complicated as you two were making.
We
You
were right
picking
that
me up?
something was. We were right. Something was in the room.
Well, yes.
Just wrong about where it was.
Hmm.
Do we go through, or do we follow our original plan?
Let's
I
go
don't-
and see where this goes.
Yes,
Alright.
this seems to be the best lead we have so far. I say we
follow
go
you.
through.
Okay. Oh, wrong button. Go ahead and move your characters.
Oh.
Well,
You'll need to move mine.
Yep.
I'm not. Thank you.
Yeah, we got you. All right. So when you guys, as you guys are heading down the stairs, the chamber's ancient masonry rises to form a corbelled dome. At the room's center lies a pool of sludge. A broad sarcophagus rises from the pool, its lid caked in crumbling candle wax and rotted offerings. Whatever rites were performed here were overseen by a larger-than-life statue in the alcove to the south, a sculpture depicting the upper body of a grim, masked man. The statue reaches out as if to accept what has been offered. To the east, a portion of the tomb's wall has collapsed, exposing a deep crevice in the rock. And hold on, give me 1 second. Da-da-da. Standing toward the center of the room, you're going to see a figure who immediately notices you, and he's immediately just going to say, "Oh, thank the gods, help."
Hello?
it goes for her staff. Suspicious. Hello?
Noticing the guy has what looks like to be a lack of eyes. At least on that little picture. What is your purpose here?
It's like, he's gonna say, "I've been sent here to get an item out of the sarcophagus, but it refuses to open."
What do you need out of the sarcophagus?
It's an item of great importance.
You have a name?
Yes, Antiophys.
I'm gonna give him a once-over. You describe how he looks, like what he looks like?
Yeah, I can. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
Was that one of the names on the...
So, as you get a look at him, it looks almost as if this being is made of the night sky. As you see what looks like, a starry sky, like, coming out of their body. Almost as if they have no physical form.
He's Nyxborn.
What, you have no... So you want to get into the sarcophagus, but you don't know what's inside it?
Oh, I know what is inside of it. All you need to know is that it is of great importance to the gods.
And we trust you. What?
I'm gonna make an insight check.
Sure,
Yes,
go
and
ahead.
I'll try to give you an opening with that insight and give you advantage on the insight by simply asking the question. Any gods in particular?
That's very obviously distrustful of
I got-
anyone.
Okay, I got a 17 insight and a 6, so 17.
Okay. And to answer your question, Deimos, to kind of fit more into like how you help there, is going to say, yes, it is for Lord Erebos. And for your insight, you can tell that he is not on the up and up, not 100% at least.
Can I religion check to see if I recognize that god from any of the books I've read?
Yeah, if any of you guys want to do that part, you can.
Add a character I know who Erebos is.
Yeah.
You know you hate running that color.
What do you mean?
I've never seen you run a deck that would use Erebos' mana pool.
I've run decks that use... I have run...
Not mono.
No, I've run mono. I just would prefer to run... If I'm running that color, I prefer to run other colors with it.
Except for blue.
If you run blue-black... I hope you get the snip.
I run blue back, you bastard. I run
Snip.
Esper. Actually, I do white, blue, black.
Castration via chainsaw.
Oh shit, that's a little harsh, don't you think?
Sam hates
Fuck
control
Esper.
decks. Sam just hates anything that says, like... Sam hates Mother May I decks.
It's been years since I've played these games.
Everyone hates Mother May I decks.
That's why my Esper's not Mother May I. It's just, I'm just going to go ahead and steal your stuff. I'm not going to stop it. I'm just going to steal it. Before you even play it.
Oh, so you're the government. Got it.
I hate that I can't argue that. Anyway, so what are y'all doing? You guys see a 12 for the religion check?
I'm just trying to see if I recognize this god at all from my studies.
Was anyone else rolling?
Flat 15. Flat 15 for religion.
No, I feel like Leandros would know this.
That's fine. I would say you would too. So, yeah, 12 and 15, you guys are both going to get the same info here. So, you know that Erebos is the god of the underworld. They're essentially the ones that, make sure that everyone, when they pass, goes on to their just rewards. Not saying that he, helps them with the passage, that's Athreos' domain, but that once they're there, they stay there.
Yeah.
Especially if they
I
end up
remember.
going to the Theros equivalent of Tartarus. Because Theros does have its own equivalent of Tartarus.
Yeah. Alright, I remember us talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
I remember.
Yeah.
God damn it, Sam.
Yeah. Leandros just says, what in this temple would be of interest to Lord Erebos?
That is not for you to question. For it is the God's will that you are here to help, is it not?
Well, yes, but
That is certainly one
I would
interpretation.
think
of it.
that we should not be. I don't believe the gods would want us running in blind.
Just to give the slow head turn.
I'm so sorry. I meant no offense. Oh, just completely forgot myself. I had no idea. I just
poking fun at
completely
you.
forgot you were in the room. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Oh,
Andres.
oh, I have egg on my face. Oh.
Andres.
Oh,
Am I
yes?
giving you your help? He's poking fun at you.
Oh.
He's quite well in combat.
But yes, I know, but...
Hey, look, how many fingers am I holding up right now?
Yeah, you've got 2 extra.
Huh?
You've got 2 extra more than you need. Better.
So
I'm sorry?
as he's seeing that you guys are essentially bickering amongst yourselves at this point, and not seeing that you're inclined to help him, he's going to go ahead and try and attack y'all. So roll initiative.
Oh, no, wait, what?
The fact that he does this. I was gonna say, anyways.
Why is he going to attack us just because we were arguing?
It's untrustworthy.
No, the main fact is y'all didn't agree to
Open.
help him. He just used the bickering as a moment to do it.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
It wasn't because of the arguing. He just used it as a reason to start.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Treachery. He serves a god of treachery.
I got a 6.
Natural
Alright.
20 plus 3. 23.
God damn.
Hmm.
And then Sam,
That you're gonna hate me.
what?
A 19 for a total of 23.
You can go first.
Yeah, I was gonna say you both have
Yeah.
initiative bonus of 3. So who has the higher dex score?
Oh, dex score. I forgot you guys do that.
I got a +4.
Yeah, I have a plus 3. You can go for.
Oh wait, no, you have a +4. I typed in the wrong person. I gave. Whoops, never mind. So Sam would go first because he has a +4. I was looking at the dummy model I did for Leandros.
I think it also makes sense because me and Leandros are in the thick of it with this little bickering.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're off on the side laughing.
All right, so
It actually shows the little thing up top. I never noticed that. Unless that's a new thing.
What?
what?
The little
Oh, the turn order. Yeah.
The little initiative order at the very top.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, Deimos, you're up first.
Alrighty.
Ooh, response.
Let's see. What do I want to start out with? No, that is... Oh, I really wish I could just do it like that. Alright. So we are going to start out as a bonus action
Mm-hmm.
casting Shield of Faith.
Yep, saw that coming. So you got AC of 21 now. I'm assuming you're targeting yourself.
Yes, AC of 20.
20, my bad. I was thinking mage armor, not shield of faith.
And then we are going to move forward as to force him to, if he wants to get past, he has to walk through the goop. Whatever the goop is. I don't
Okay.
think goop is a good thing. And we are going to attempt to swing on them.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
That is a 12 plus 6 for an 18
Oh yeah, that hits.
for 1d6 plus 4. Oh, that was close. That was very close. These die are metal. That
Yeah.
metal die tried to go somewhere careful and not so fun.
Uh-oh.
At least it's not a d4. Alright, so that's a 5 and a 4 for a 9. 9 total.
9 damage? Okay. Yeah, you just hear them just screech when you slash them.
Ooh.
Did you really think I wouldn't notice you looking for an opening?
Hold on. Alright, anything else for your turn?
Other than an attempt to taunt him, it's like, you think you're one of the only God's champions in this room? Let's test that theory. Your metal against mine.
Okay.
Trying to get him to focus on me so that y'all can hit him from the side.
All right. Well, anything else for your turn then?
Nothing from me.
All right, Colette, you're up.
Alright, so I think I would move over here so that I have a easier line of sight between him and between the pool and us. I would grab. That's like 5 feet, right? Or is that?
That's a 5 foot movement you did, yeah. Or you're talking about the distance between you two.
Yeah, distance between me.
That's still 5 feet.
All right.
Remember, every square is 5 foot.
All right. I would use my quarterstaff because that has a 5 foot reach, and one hand grab it off my back and just like whack his head.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
I rolled a hit. A 9 plus 4 is 13.
That's a miss.
Okay. I whiffed over his head.
Alright. Anything else for your turn?
I have 2 weapon fighting. I don't know how that works though.
It just means if you have like a weapon with the light feature in your offhand, you can do a second strike without your proficiency bonus, unless you take a feat later on that lets you add your proficiency.
I think I have a dagger. I'm gonna have to get out of my inventory first. So I think I'll be
with the staff, it has 2 weapon fighting. So whack with one end, whack with the other end.
Yep, you can also do that too.
Right,
But if you're using it with the reach, that means you're holding it with like both hands and holding it on one hand, so it loses that property.
Yep.
Alright, if I'm using a reach, then I am done with my turn.
Cool. It's going to be its turn. It's going to turn to Deimos, because Deimos actually landed the hit on it. And you're going to see its, like, starry, bony hand reach out as it attempts to cast Till Chut.
Ooh, casting a ranged spell? Point blank?
Oh, no, sorry, Necrotic Touch. Wrong one.
Necrotic.
My bad. I meant the melee spell one.
Wait, the melee spell, that's...
It has 2 hit. I still have to roll to hit. Huh?
Are you thinking inflict wounds?
No, Necrotic Touch.
Oh, that must be that must be one of its abilities.
Yeah, it is.
AC to beat is 20.
It rolled a 26. Oh, shit. That was a nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh wait. Hold on. Let me see something.
Did you pick up silvery barbs?
No. I have cutting words.
Oh, unless you can cut it by 6. He crit. So I think even with cutting words, that'll still go through.
Hold on. No, my bad. It wasn't a crit. It was still a 26, but it wasn't a crit. My bad. I was looking at the wrong roll.
Alright.
So either way, it's still 26 to hit, but it was not a crit.
Okay.
Yep. No, that'll hit.
It was, yeah. Okay. You still want to try your cutting words to try and knock it down to make it, because what's your AC again right now, Sam?
20. So he'd have to cut it down by 6. I think currently your Bardic Inspiration is a D4.
Bardic Inspiration. Let me.
Actually, because meets it beats, you'd have to cut it down.
No, my Bardic Inspiration is a D6.
A D6.
But yeah, like even
it still means it beats it. So yeah, so yeah. I'll say that. All right. Well, at least it ain't crit damage.
Yes,
because you'd be dead.
Yes,
probably.
No, because here's the thing: it's a 1d10 base dice. And remember, my crits are you automatically get max damage, and then you roll for the additional.
No, I can still survive that.
What's your HP?
28.
Okay, it might just barely. You might be standing with literally 1, even if you didn't use your ability. at the minimum. You know what I mean? Either way, thank God it wasn't a crit. Is my point.
I mean, if it did like say a full double and it's a D10, that'd be 20. So I'd have 8 left.
Plus 4. So it's a 14, so it's a 14 on the max. Then I roll the D10 plus 4. It literally could have been 28 points.
Ooh.
Oh goodness.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Thank God it wasn't a crit.
Ow.
But you're going to take 11 points of necrotic.
Dick.
As its hand touches your chest, it literally passes through your shield, and you actually see a rust spot form on your shield temporarily where its hand passes through.
Ooh.
As the energy flows through into you. Now, when his hand moves away, the shield returns to normal. Your shield's not actually rusted away.
Oh, you bitch. Okay.
It was just a visual representation of that. Is then going to turn to Colette and attempt to do the same. Because multi-tech. That's a 9.
Oh, that misses.
Yep. And then is going to use his ability Corpse Stride to move 10 feet to a corpse over here.
Oh, I didn't even see the corpses on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that.
Please tell me there's no corpses on this side of the pool.
Oh, there's corpses all over.
Oh boy.
Oh, lovely.
Leandros, you're up.
I step forward, brandishing my lyre, and I strum a few menacing notes in Antiope's direction, and I cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. What's the save on that again?
He has to beat a 13.
Wisdom, intelligence.
Wisdom.
Thank you. That was a 4.
Okay. So he is going to take 14 psychic damage. And he must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from us.
Alright, well. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. And do I have a bonus action? Oh, okay. Yes, I do. Let me just... I'm going to use my bonus action to cast... to kind of play a few notes in Deimos's direction. And some golden sparkles flow his way as I cast Healing Word.
Alright.
You get 6 HP restored.
Well, that's a good bit. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Deimos, it's back to you.
We're gonna blitz this guy. Cover that distance. Not let up.
Okay.
Go for another strike. Oh, fuck.
You just got a nat, didn't you?
I love these dice so much just because of the little design.
Nice.
Not sure how well can we see. Come on, focus.
I can kind of see it. But let me guess, you got...
actually get it to focus on the actual freaking number. See, it's like,
Yeah.
if I put my face up by it, maybe. Oh, there
Nice.
it is. You can just...
But again, so you got a natty, I'm assuming?
Yep, so we are...
Alright, so it's...
We're going to add some max level mustard on that one.
Yeah, I figured.
So the max would be a D6 plus
So what weapon are you using?
a scimitar.
What's the damage on it, including your modifier?
Including the modifier would be 10.
Okay,
And then the max on the smite would be 16.
cool. So you automatically get those. So you're at 26. Now roll the damage like normal.
I need another D8.
Yeah, level paladins freaking crit.
Putting a D8 through the computer.
10 and 38. 7. So 17. Plus
The 26, yeah, I
26.
got that. So, how do you kill it?
just as it runs, he just sort of sees almost like string or strand. To just kind of drag the blade along, almost splitting as he does, flourishing it, following the string right to the center point, following it through, stabbing right through the core, and then just twisting as the strings just unravel.
So, as you kill him, he's going to let out this blood-curdling yell as he fades back into the essentially the flow of the Nyx.
We might have actually been able to help you had you not attacked us.
And as you are standing there, since you're the closest... Oh, I need to actually delete the icon now. You're going to hear an equally blood-curdling screech come from the corridor that he was at. As out comes another one. Going, how dare you?
What? Wait, he attacked us.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go through. I'm gonna let Colette and Leandros go before I actually put them in the turn order. Like I have them in the turn order already, but just so you guys know, you guys are gonna go before they actually do.
Like
All
XCOM, they spend their turn entering the field.
Pretty much.
Okay.
All right, but Colette, you're up.
Well, I'll just do what I was gonna do to the other guy. I'm gonna summon a guiding bolt at level 2.
Okay.
And try to hit him with it.
Please hit.
All right.
Guiding Bolt has such bad luck, I swear to God.
You only say that because of Baldur's Gate.
And Cassie.
19 plus 5.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
Holy shit.
Alright,
I was about
that's
to say,
level 2. So
Cassie can't hit for shit with Guiding Bolt for some reason.
5d6.
5d6 radiant. Ouch.
Terrible damage.
Still, but 16 and the next attack roll against it is at advantage.
Yeah. Alright. So pretty much what you see is this like blast of seeds that are just sharp. And they just like it's kind of like ice knife in a similar way. And
Yeah.
they just kind of shoot up from me as I use my staff and then just land down on this new guy.
Nice. Yeah, she's looking at you like she's giving you the evil eye.
Come at me, bitch.
Alright. Anything else for your turn?
Damos, you were healed, correct?
Yes, I'm not in bad shape, so save your
Alright.
spells.
Alright, then I think I am done.
Okay.
Very far away.
So that's now it's their turn, which is them entering combat. So Leandros, again, you hear the blood. You see Deimos dispatch the first one with divine, like where you literally just see the gods essentially smite them. As another one appears, and then you see Colette essentially put a target on their back, literally.
Okay. Excuse me. You know what? I'm going to pick it. I'm going to take the. I mean, if I've got advantage, I'm. Where is? Oh, the other one is by Deimos.
Yes, on the other side of the pool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I guess I can't move next to them in time. I don't have enough movement to go over to them.
Well, I was going to say, hold on.
If you
each
go across
square
the
is
pool,
5
maybe,
feet, right?
but- Yes.
Hold on.
If you went across the pool, maybe, but we also don't know what's in that gunk.
Yeah, I don't want to wade in the gunk just yet.
Jump across the.
Who runs across the altar, accidentally slips on the wax into the gunk.
Well, again, it's not gunk; it's murky water.
Well,
It's
still,
dirty water.
It is considered. The water is considered difficult terrain, though.
Yeah, that too.
Not because of how dirty it is, but because if you actually look below the surface, there's a lot of stuff underneath it. Not anything that will come out and grab you, but stuff that will make it trip.
So gunky water.
No, I'll just say littered.
Close enough.
I think I'm going to take the. I have like a spear that I picked up from one of the returned.
Yes.
I'm going to try and throw it.
Okay, if I recall, you're not proficient with spears, right?
No, but I still get like a +2 to hit.
Well,
and like, the advantage should help.
Actually, I think, depending on what kind of weapon the spear counts as, he might actually be. Because I know bards get proficiency in some martial weapons. I just can't remember which ones.
Yeah, hold on.
I actually think I remember.
I get proficient crossbow, hand crossbow, longsword, rapier, short sword, and simple weapons.
Yeah.
Simple weapon craft.
Not always.
I think a spear might actually be a simple
weapon. I get.
I will double check. I am double checking to be sure. Uno momento.
Weapons.
It is a simple weapon, so now you're good.
Yeah, I remember this.
Alright, so go ahead and make your range attack.
With advantage. 7 and 19.
19 hits.
Yes! And would I go with like the 1d6 or 1d8 damage?
1d6. The 1d8 is if you were like thrusting it with 2 hands.
Okay.
Alright, self-care special. Stretch, hydrate, posture. Thank you, numbers.
Thank you, numbers.
You said a 4 for damage?
Yeah.
Cool.
I just, I have a tri-hit. I'm thinking of, thinking quickly. I take the spear out, and I remember some of the athletics classes I had at the Decatia, and how I was, they were never my favorite subject, but now seems like a good opportunity to try and put them to use.
That's fair.
So I take the spear. I carefully, I remember, try to keep my form, and like using the light as a guide, I just hurl it at the Nyxborn.
Kill. Alright. Anything else for your turn?
How is Deimos looking health-wise?
Out of character, 23 out of 28.
Okay.
Pretty solid currently.
Yeah, a couple scrapes pretty much. That's about it.
All right. Then I'm going to grant him bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Or what? No. No, I'm not. We might need it for something else later in the tomb.
That was
Yeah,
my
fair.
thought as well.
Okay, so that's it for you then.
Yeah, just throwing the spear.
Cool. Deimos, you were up.
And I look over at Colette and say, "Oh, did you see that? I made it!"
Probably sees a spear flying and just instinctively breaks his shield, and then realizes, oh, that was a name for me. Whew! Warn me next time.
Sorry.
It's like Deimos got PTSD at this point.
Just these two.
Colette's like mini Rawling. She's locked on this next one. She's pissed off.
Yeah,
she
fair.
knew something was up.
Slashy time.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Does what is the grand total on that one? Does a 16 hit?
Barely.
All right, it's at least a hit. Four and 4 for 8 slashing damage.
Cool. Yeah,
I
if
hate levels 1 through freaking 5. This combat goes so slow.
sometimes depends on what's going on. Out of curiosity, what's everyone's languages again?
Common, Leonin, Primordial, Sylvan.
Okay.
I'm in still.
Common and Sylvan.
All right. Well, all three of you can tell what Callistos is saying. As let's just say it's not words you would say in polite company. They are saying in Sylvan. Like actually, I would actually probably say Leandros. Out of everyone's reactions, you'll probably have the most like shocking one, just because being the city boy.
There's no call for that sort of language.
Colette is now even more upset, and she is now like hunkered down.
And then she says even more expletive language towards you at that remark, Leandros.
Well, fuck you too.
No, just in Sylvan, it's like, I would ask you if you kiss your mother with that mouth, but I'll gladly kiss her with mine.
Oh, okay. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Colette, you're up.
I want her pissed at me.
Oh, she is with
pissed
that
at
remark. She is with that remark.
Good.
All right.
Yeah. And I said fuck you too in Sylvan back to her, so it sounds just to kind of make a point.
No, Leandros also heard that response.
Yeah. I've heard.
She is.
I've heard worse language at the university tavern at closing time.
All right, I will say let Colette get their turn in.
Very like she whips out her bow and like cocks an arrow in the like she gets her stance right and aims it.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, so you might want to lower your mic though. You're coming muffled.
Oh,
Mike.
sorry.
There you go.
I was speaking of here. My mic's over here.
No, you're good. Yeah,
she-
I heard you doing the knock on the bow. So
She docks the bow and just kind of like aims for between her eyes because she's
Okay.
pissed off. Let me grab my bow. (13 + 5 is 18, correct?
yes, and you hit.
Alright.
Mm.
You roll damage. Or
Cool.
Orange hates me.
So, as you hit her with the bow, like you all notice that her body starts to fade a bit, as if it's again rejoining the Nyx. Like she's not gone yet, but she's a little low there. Now it's her turn, because I'm assuming. Or do you have anything else for your turn? Sorry.
Oh, no, because I'm using my bow, so I don't have the do weapon fighting.
Got it. All right, it's her turn. And after Deimos' remark, she's definitely pissed at him. Going to go for necrotic touch number 1.
Here come the crits.
That's a 16.
Miss.
And that's an 11.
Also miss.
Ugh.
It's probably just like waiting for it just before it phases through the shield to touch knee. Smack it out of the way. Stack it out of the way. Like, your brother tried that trick. He still died. Why do you think you could get away with it? Or was that your boyfriend?
Alright. And that is going to be its turn. It is back to you, Leandros.
I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
She needs to make a 13 Wisdom save.
That was a dirty 20.
Oh,
Damn.
I make a. I try to make a remark about her mother and Sylvan.
Yeah, just as soon as you say, you're a they just give you a side eye. The bombastic side eye. Alright. Anything else for your turn?
And, no, that's it.
Cool. Back up to Deimos.
Flash again. And if for whatever reason they're not dead, we're going to try to do 1 damage by punching them in the face with the shield. I swear to God, if that's what kills them, I'm going to freaking laugh.
No, I can already let you know it ain't gonna be that.
Okay, thank God.
That was funny how that happened last time, though.
Yeah, I think that one's going to miss.
What is it?
That's an 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no saving that one.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna move because I want her focused on me.
Yep.
I don't really have that much I can do as a bonus action.
Alright. So that's it for your turn?
That's it for me.
Colette?
Right. So Colette, I tunnel visioning on this, whatever she is, Nyxborn, docks another arrow, and then Sylvan will say, "Your boyfriend wasn't much of a battle either." And she will
Y'all
try to
just
shoot.
roasting tonight.
Yeah, this
Upset.
is kind of mean.
It's like all y'all are trying to multi-class into Bard.
No,
Step off my territory.
We're just all assholes.
22.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alright. Oh. She takes 8 damage.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely hurt now. Alright, anything else for your turn?
Because I'm using my bow, not at the minute.
Alright. Sam, get ready for a no-no touch.
Here come those hands.
That's a 23
That's gonna hit.
for 13.
Ow.
Ouch.
And then the second one is a 12, so that one misses.
Ah, you know what? Deserve that one. I got cocky, like your brother.
Well, I was gonna say the one that hits was essentially just a bitch slap across the face, and the second one was them attempting to get you below the belt, but you brought your shield up in time.
And here, I thought you were flirting.
No. Oh my God.
He's just talking in Sylvan. I was like, and here, I thought you were flirting. Whoa! Okay, not flirting. Bitch.
That's what Colette's saying.
Leandros.
Okay.
Started to play.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers with a 2nd level spell slot.
Okay. What's the DC again? Was Wisdom?
Yeah, 13 Wisdom.
19.
Oh,
Man.
Hey, let's
but
still
yeah,
know something.
Yeah, it still
Undead
does
typically have
something.
good wisdom saves.
Yeah.
I can
So
really
let
don't know.
me
It's a
see.
+1.
Oh, never mind then.
So that's 12. So she takes 6 damage psychic.
Yep.
Zum, 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 za. And like just some kind of like faintly blue kind of sonic wave business around her head.
Okay.
She shrugs it off after mentally just hearing the words, "Your mother."
All right.
Where's Boo?
Anything else for your turn?
Let me see. I'll save it for now.
All right. Deimos.
No, this ditch is not great. So that is a 17 on die.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Then we'll also roll to see if the freaking shield bash hits. Really? Of all the things you could crit on, you crit on the shield bash?
All right, so that's a 2 for the shield, but how much is the sword damage?
Oh fuck! You know what? Let's be petty. Let's be petty. So the sword damage is a d6 plus 4, so 6, 2 on die. Well, let's burn the last spell slot to add the smite to the shield strike.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
That's 18 plus 2d8.
Oh, I forgot the smite does a crap ton with the spell slot. Nah, how do you kill it?
Just the slash kind of weakens it, and I can imagine almost like dropping the sword. Like slashing and then dropping the sword sticks in the ground part ways. He just rears his fist with the shield back. The shield's edge glows, reaches back, kind of grabs the head, and just slams the two together.
Ooh.
And there's just a resounding, again, that ribboning of strands of energy just outward on impact.
Okay. Yeah, and they're gone.
Ready? No more?
I don't hear any
Looks like they're
screaming.
both gone. Well done, Deimos.
Yeah. We've
think
gone
I'm getting
over
used
to
to
him
this.
on the floor.
Yeah, me too.
And she will cast. Let me see my spells.
Ow. That slap hurt.
She'll cast a healing word on Deimos.
Let's say if you want to hold, if you want to save your spells just in case.
No.
Don't be ridiculous. You're part of our group now.
I'll give you 70.
All
Pretty
right,
much
all
the
right.
feeling of like a warm harvest dinner fills your like essence.
Oh.
Like a fresh like baked bread, kind of that feeling.
Oh.
What are you feeling that way?
I don't know what that feeling in my stomach is, but it feels good. That could be misconstrued in so many other ways, and I would run with whatever somebody said.
Healing magics are rudimentary, but I focus on feelings of filling after meals.
Both of you have done wonders in keeping me alive thus far, which is why it takes such great effort to keep the enemy's attention on me.
That both of them were. They made me angry. Something boiled. The way that they acted.
You mean
As if
the
it was
way
our
they?
fault. He attacked.
Yes,
was-
which made it.
What were
makes
they?
me
What were they
wonder.
even doing here? Were they truly agents of Erebos? You know,
I
I mean,
doubt
if this is Yes, if the gods truly wish us to go on this path, they wouldn't be working at cross purposes, would they?
They would have
Well,
attacked us.
Erebos is known as a god of treachery.
Well, yes, but not to the same degree as Phoenix. He still has rules he follows, a certain order he wants things to be in.
Perhaps he was impatient.
Or perhaps maybe not all the gods agree with this little journey we're on. Maybe there's some who would benefit with our failure.
I'm still upset. The other one appearing, acting as if it was all our fault.
Well, I
Could have been their
suppose we did.
sibling, could have been their lover, could have been their
Yes.
I assume that.
something.
Are my arrows... Did their body disappear or is the body there?
Oh, the body disappeared and the arrows just plummeted to the ground.
Those
Did
two
they,
collect your arrows.
did they leave anything?
I pick up the spear.
I mean, they had nothing on their physical person, but I mean, you saw which way that the second one came from.
I guess we leave... I honestly want to leave the sarcophagus alone after that.
Well,
Are you sure? It might contain what we're looking for here.
Oh, it could contain another one of them.
correct.
So,
Let's investigate it at least. If it seems like it's something that we do not want to travel with us, we can leave it and reseal it.
alright. First, careful of the water. It's murky.
It's a good thing I've
Well,
got
kind
hooves
of.
then.
Yes.
I'm gonna make a survival check on the water.
I'd say, even just going off passive, there's nothing wrong with the water. You just see there's a crap ton of bones underneath. That's what would have tripped you up.
Okay. With
Well,
a
it's pretty
14
much-
survival.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like
staff-
even your passive would have done it.
Oh, okay. The water. The water doesn't appear to be dangerous.
Slip on it and you're out. It's not my fault. She's pushing bones and stuff away so that she can walk.
They said
to
they
the
couldn't
sarcophagus.
get into it.
Our phones weren't all there. That's my theory.
Let's take a closer look at the actual. Is it an altar or is it more like a casket?
No, it's like a full-on sarcophagus.
Alright. Can we do an investigation to try to discern how to open it?
Sure.
Or would there be a different check involved?
I mean, you can do an investigation to see if there's anything special for it, yeah.
I'll help because I'm gonna help open it. Help with the
Alrighty.
investigation.
I don't know if a 15 is going to do it, but a flat 15.
Okay.
It's either that or a flat 2.
Okay. Well, you don't notice any like hidden mechanism or anything, but you do notice on the sarcophagus it depicts Phoenix's worshippers and returned. As well as a image of blood dripping onto the scales bearing a returned mask. The images of pale drops hover over a skeleton while black drops loom over a returned.
This looks ominous.
I think as a player, I connected something. I want
Go on.
to. Honestly, I think Colette could do this. Back with the return masks that we collected, and the older woman who did some oracle things for us. We were on this mission to find my notes real quick. Orestes is The masks on them they had hid from eyes of mortals and gods. Lies wither and Orestes rot.
Yes.
It would make sense if they're trying to find something. If they're trying to find something.
Right.
Maybe this could be connected. It's on our path, and he is. I know Orestes was connected to this trickster god.
Who was in direct opposition to Erebos.
Perhaps something involving this.
Maybe.
I could be completely wrong. I just remembered.
What was the depiction or the inscription one more time?
For what?
The
Or
sarcophagus.
what's on the altar in the sarcophagus?
Okay, well, yeah. So it's a depiction. There's no actual writing. It's just iconography. But you see, released on the sarcophagus depict Phoenix worshippers in return, as well as a prominent image of blood dripping onto scales bearing a returned mask. Images of pale drops hover over a skeleton, while black drops loom over a returned.
Is there any scales that
Nope.
we can tell?
Oh, the statues! They must be the scales. We have to duplicate. We have to go back to the statues and do something to duplicate the image on the sarcophagus.
The room is connected to that room through hidden passage.
Yes, yes.
Let's
All
check
right.
the other room. Real quick, maybe we can find the final piece. If not, I think I know where the final piece is.
I head back into the room with the two statues.
Okay.
And Deimos is going to check the room where where that other individual came from.
Alright, we'll go with Deimos first real quick, because I gotta unfog that area.
Oh.
Alright.
So that's an exit, isn't it?
So, on the crumbling eastern wall of the tomb is a rough-edged hole that leads to an uneven cavity in the earth. Two ancient urns and beds of crushed bones lie inside. To the south, a narrow tunnel stretches into darkness. So you see,
Just peek into the urns real quick.
yeah, so one urn holds muddy ashes. The other one has this amber liquid.
Hey guys, someone come give me a hand real quick.
What will come over, hearing you?
I follow Colette.
Yes.
See, he grabs the one with the amber liquid. Grab that other pot real quick.
Other one? Alright, she picks up the other urn.
Let's get over to the statue room.
Alright. And we go over to the statue room.
Alright, the urns weigh 15 pounds each, but, well, sorry, the one with the liquid weighs 15 pounds.
I want to carry that one. I'm gonna dash one.
All right. Now, one of these things was said to be a returned. One of them, a skeleton.
Yes, if I believe so.
I say,
Some kind of.
if y'all want, you can roll investigation in the room again.
Yes.
I'll help.
I think I have an idea of it too.
Yeah, I hope. I'm following your direction.
Yeah.
Investigation, that's a flat 18.
Alright. Was anyone else rolling, or was it just Deimos?
I was helping him.
Okay. So, with an 18, the statues are just statues.
Okay, but this can't be all there is to it. I'm gonna investigate the arms of the statues.
Go ahead.
The masks. One of them was
Eight.
one of the
say-
tombs had a silver mask. The rest had clay.
You said it was an
Yes.
8?
The mask was with the one that was born returned.
What if we put the silver mask on one of them, one of the clay masks on the others, and
Yes.
the other?
Yes.
She,
yes, I think it's worth
has
trying.
Leandro, you're taller than me. The clay mask on that one.
Oh,
Just kind of
yes.
whichever side it showed on the depiction of the casket, whichever side was depicted to be the
All over.
like whichever one was depicted to have the quote unquote human or the living one, the clay mask on, and the other the risen mask on.
I mean, you put the masks on, nothing happens.
Okay.
Filling this room is simply to hide the other.
Switch the masks around.
Try switching the masks around.
Nothing happens.
Yes.
All right, try putting them back. Just put them back the way originally up. All right.
Nothing
Popped.
happens.
Are the gold coins still in the statue's arms?
Yeah, the statues haven't changed. The statues haven't changed at all. They're literally the exact same as you've seen them the entire time.
I take the two gold coins I picked up. I offered and put them back.
Okay.
Like,
Nothing
the one-
changes.
Yeah, clearly they don't want an offering of gold.
Standing at the door.
The bloody or the emulsified liquid ash. Put it in the bowl of the risen. Then looks at the amber liquid and pour some in the other pot.
I would say there was no bowls in the statues.
They had their hands out though.
Yeah, hand of each. They didn't have their hands out of cup. It was literally just one hand on each statue.
I doubt these are what these are for. I think it is for the sarcophagus. I is gonna run back to the room where Damos got the urns from.
Okay.
And just kind of search the room, see if the urns, if where the urns were, if there's any other things in this room that spark attention. I think
give me-
should do a
I was like, you can give me perception or investigation.
We're missing something.
dirty 20.
Yeah, so you actually find some scribbled notes from one of the lamp heads. That's what those things are called. And looking at since it was dirty 20, looking at the writing, it looks like they use the ash as ink.
Oh.
She picks up the note. Can I read what's on the note, or is it gibberish?
No, it's not gibberish. You can read it. It just states they've had no luck opening the sarcophagus so far. They don't know whether it's due to any protections put on it, or if they just aren't able to. They just know that they need to get inside because their prize is in there.
You will run back with the letter. Two.
Yes.
Ash. And the ash is ink. And
What?
obviously, based off of what we just fought with them about, they're trying to get into the sarcophagus for a prize.
Right.
I think our mission is to open that sarcophagus. I think we've fired these statues as much as we can.
Yes.
We can come back after dealing with the sarcophagus. If it's
Right.
truly.
Just takes the masks back off and hands them back to Colette.
You'll stuff the note into her sack.
There's got to be something we're missing here.
She'll pick up the ash urn and, slowly hoping that the other two follow, walk back to the sarcophagus.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Okay.
takes the black
I
drops.
follow.
You two go back, see what else you can figure out. I will be right back. I just
Careful.
had an idea. I'll be careful, and he's going to actually backtrack and sprint to a room they had already cleared. Black goop.
Hmm. Alright, so I'll let you do that part. So what are you and Leandros doing, Colette, in the room?
Colette would have asked Leandros to grab the amber,
Okay, I grab that one.
and we would have gone back to the sarcophagus, and I think she's gonna like fully investigate it to see if there is any visible traps or like anything keeping it sealed. See if how the lamp had struggled.
There's nothing, from what you can tell, there's nothing physically being used to keep this thing shut.
Do you have any way of identifying magic traps?
Not at the moment.
Of course, he runs off. I enjoy solving puzzles as much as the next person, but I need his magic.
Yes.
Okay. I worry about opening it without seeing if there's anything magic involved with keeping it sealed.
Yes.
Obviously, he's struggled with opening it for a reason.
I'm going to look at the relief on the top, make a religion check.
Go right ahead.
12 plus 5, 17.
Alright, so with that, you learn that the sarcophagus itself has a little bit of Orestes' oracular gifts. And that the relief is depicting that if blood is spilled on the lid, it will tell you whether you're destined to become a returned or not.
What did it say?
I think I must have read something about this. This Orestes had oracular gifts, so according to the stories, and yes, I think apparently this, according to this scene, if blood is spilled on the lid of this sarcophagus, then whoever's blood is spilt will know if they're destined to become a returned or not.
Seems painful. Feeling.
Yes, I don't think that's knowledge I want.
I would
personally.
And to clarify, spilled blood, it can literally be just like a drop. It doesn't have to be like,
Alright. She looks through it and answering back to Leandros. I think I would want to know, especially with our mind of Orestes rot. We're dealing a lot with the unturned. If I find out I'm gonna be able to be one, I could plan ahead. She will take the dagger that she made from the Harpy's Claw and kind of hand over the sarcophagus.
Mm-hmm.
And just cut her hand so that her blood, and squeeze her blood over the sarcophagus.
Okay. So the drops land, and you see the depictions start to light up as
Except like
the blood goes from red to clear.
Based off of illustrations, what does that mean?
With your religion check from earlier, Leandros, you know that means that no, Colette is not destined to become a returned.
It seems, if the relief is, if my interpretation of the relief is correct, that means no, that being returned is not in your future.
The relief? Yes. She will take some like small bandages and wrap her hand up.
Oh, and actually, I misread. It doesn't turn clear. It stays the same color. Still the same message. That was my bad on how it looked.
Ah, yes, clear blood. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was looking at something else. That was on me. Anyway,
you were destined to become jellyfish.
She like wraps her hand up with like some like vines and leaves.
All right.
I don't think you want to try. You don't have to.
I'd prefer not to.
Fine by me. Alright, well, I guess we can wait for Amos to come back, or we can go grab him. Your choice.
Yes.
Well, I was gonna say, Davis, you're able to grab the gun, can get back pretty fast.
Yep, just
You just grabbed one of the.
Okay. Okay. Black sludge, right?
Yes.
And actually, I would
Well,
say
then more blood.
I would actually say you made it back in the room right when you see Colette slice their hand and drop their blood on the top.
Alright, I got this. What are you doing?
Oh.
Oh.
This? I'm sorry. Colette was overcome with curiosity. It's just a simple oracular ritual.
It tells you if you become
what?
returned or not.
And the answer is, and in her case, the answer is no.
Which gave me comfort. I was curious and I satiated the curiosity.
Just a.
Nothing has happened. It has not moved. Great. It seems like an old ritual of sorts.
You should. It's. Have you not read any of the stories of the gods and heroes of old?
I've read some.
It's not.
Maybe you should maybe you should read more of the ones that deal with trying to find out your fate and the horrible consequences that occur as a result.
If it offers, I'm gonna see.
Yes. Well, that's like saying, if there's a cup in front of me, I'm going to drink.
I have more
What if the
common
cup is
sense than
poisoned?
clearly, it has evidence of old rituals, and it has a instruction on how to do it.
That would
The cup
explain why they wanted it. Think. If they could identify which of the dead were going to rise or were going to escape as returned, they could try to stop them.
Which would be useful for Erebos.
But I'm not. There's that. We needed you anyways. What is your plan with the other dirt?
Well, originally I saw the black goo and thought perhaps it needs an offering of both.
I was wondering if you were able to sense any magic restraining the sarcophagus.
Let's find out. Just give me a moment. Just ritual cast detect magic.
Yep. Yeah, you sense enchantment coming off of it.
Ooh.
There's a lot of enchantment magic.
And then let me double check.
I can try to identify where it's coming from. Maybe I can figure out a way to get this thing open.
Oh, it's on the entire lid.
Huh.
That's where they pour the blood. It makes sense if there's magic.
As ironic as I think it, by giving Erebos and his agents this, it could prevent the returned from returning. It would mean the cycle of life and death remains sacred. People are not escaping their fate by escaping the underworld.
Why were we attacked though? Simply for bickering with each other?
Yes, then why would they? They could have just told us.
Hey, stop it.
Because
I
they
want to
are,
talk.
because unfortunately, as a god of, well, what they are, their agents are typically very untrustworthy of others.
Well, unfortunately that meant the demise So I was untrustworthy.
Perhaps if we, perhaps
I wanted
or if they were agents of Erebus, perhaps he'll be pacified if we offer this up to him.
We would need to, from what I can tell, it's not exactly the casket, the entire casket. It's the lid.
Yes, but what if whatever is in the sarcophagus might be connected to this?
I'm not sure there is anything in it.
Other than some kind of.
But they said the prize was within.
Yes.
Unless they didn't know, because at least as far as I can tell, what you used to foresee if you would be risen or not isn't something that's within the casket. It is the casket.
Yes, the magics surrounding it or embodied.
Perhaps they were misinformed or didn't know, or they assumed.
Should we try to open it? Prepare?
Let's try.
Prepare for the worst.
Maybe we'll find something inside.
I agree. Let's prepare for the worst, but because I was curious, I will try to open it.
Alright. If you're going to try and open it, give me athletics.
Okay.
Athletics.
Let's all give it our best.
8.
19.
Also 19.
So, Deimos and Colette, you feel it almost budge before it just stays in place.
Close.
I just know they were struggling then.
It's no use. Sealed tight.
I'm not giving up yet.
Amos,
Yeah?
you think if something pierces in between the lid and the actual casket, we could sever some?
There is a whole lot of wax.
I'll give him an arrow so he can try to pierce.
Just pulls out a knife.
That's fair.
So see
I
if we
pull
can...
out my dagger and try to wedge it in as well.
I'm gonna do the same with me.
Alright. All three of you attempt to get your dagger in, and you break the tip on all three of them.
Shit!
Oh,
That's some hard wax.
Oh no, the wax breaks off easily. You just can't get the knife into the actual gap of the sarcophagus.
Well, that's going to need some repairs.
How am I gonna get another harpy claw? Back there.
And there's no reason to believe that will work.
I'm gonna give it
Maybe
one more
just-
go.
Oh,
Maybe there's some kind of puzzle.
No. This is Phoenix's temple. We wouldn't be able to just brute force our way in.
Has to be some kind of trick or deception.
Yes,
Or some
yes.
kind of
This, yes, this is a test. It's a test of wits. That's
Would it
all.
be
That's what
disrespectful
Phoenix
to
is all
clear-
about.
Would it be disrespectful to clear the top of its offerings? They're all rotted anyway.
Oh, the top was cleared off already. The offerings were
Never mind.
around the sarcophagus.
I never said that.
We've got no clues to go off of.
The statues. I think there's nothing with the statues. There's 2 clay masks, 1 silver mask, and then the eye patch, which I have on my back.
The masks are the only things that seem related to this.
Yes. I'm gonna keep making a religion check. Use of masks and rich. That's an 8. Ignore me.
Could I do an insight check? Try to get an idea of what we could do to either find a hint of some kind,
I'm going to
or
invest.
to find a way to open it.
Sorry, I forgot to mute myself. Yeah, I'll go ahead and let you do the insight there, Deimos. And then Colette, what do you want to do?
I'm going to investigate around the statue, the large statue you mentioned next to the.
Yeah, I mean, what's your passive investigation? Like, because what's your investigation modifier?
Mine or his?
Yours.
My investigation modifier is +0.
Okay, I mean, even on a 10,
Passive.
this figure is still going to be easy to tell. It's just Phoenix, like, fully decked out as a god wearing his mask. And then, Deimos, with your insight, as you were kind of self-reflecting, trying to think of, like, all this stuff you've come across so far, you think on how every clue you've gotten so far, how it's been given to you. Like, every time you were given a clue on where to go, on what medium what it was put on.
Can I, what check did Colette make?
Investigation.
Okay, I'm gonna make one to see if, I think I know the answer, but,
Alright, what are you investigating for?
Yes, I got a nat 20 investigation.
Alright, what's the question, though, so I know how to answer?
Yeah. Is it written on the masks?
It is not written on the masks, but you are starting to put two and two of, how did Phoenix trick Erebos?
Colette, can I see the silver mask?
Yeah.
Let's look at the masks again. I have an idea.
First, he's just looking at the mask, and then he holds the mask up to his face to look through it.
Careful.
I say, you don't see anything when you're looking through the mask. You do feel, while wearing it, though, that you might have a better chance at opening the box.
Keeps the mask on, both hands on both sides, tries to push.
Roll athletics and add a +10.
Ha
He hands the clay masks to Leandros.
So that is a 12 plus 10 for 22.
You got it open.
Oh.
Ah! Wonderful.
Mask.
Takes the mask off, but just... Whew.
It was the masks all along.
Of
He
course.
himself was wearing one.
Yep.
Yes.
And then, so once it opens, the dust settles. You see, obviously, the body of Orestes, but you also notice a bright figure hiding in the sarcophagus as well. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Ooh.
Wait, a what figure?
Bright.
Like a figurine or like a full?
No, like they're giving off bright light. Like they themselves are bright.
I think it's Gideon.
It is not Gideon. I'll go ahead and tell you that.
Gideon, you son of a bitch!
Yeah.
Oh,
Why are you hiding in a coffin? In the
What are you
middle
doing here?
I know it's not
Tell
Gideon.
you
Don't
again.
worry.
We just
I'm so
constantly
sorry.
get tested by Gideon and him popping out of places we least expect. Just fight me.
Yes.
Yep.
Damn.
But we're gonna go
Just
ahead.
wait for you to be ready.
Yep. We're gonna go ahead and go around and say who you are, who you play, what was your favorite moment of the night, and what do you think was in the sarcophagus? It's gonna be a two-parter for the questions tonight. So we're gonna go in reverse order and start with Leandros.
Okay. So yes, I am Miles, aka Turquoise Bard. I played Leandros, the human College of Lore Bard. My favorite moment of the night was Hmm. No, sorry, just looking over my notes. I think my favorite was like kind of trying to figure the puzzle out. It's kind of I haven't really done a good D&D puzzle in a while, and I think the figure, I think like the bright thing in the coffin is like an maybe it's like an eidolon, like a soul that's been separated from its owner.
Okay.
Or just kind of a bit of Theros lore clicked in my head.
Yeah. Okay. Colette.
Hello, I am Jay, or Ducky, and I play Colette, the Satyr cleric of Karamitra. And my favorite moment tonight was all of us in the fight with the Lapids. What'd you call them?
Yeah.
Lapids?
Yeah.
Lampads.
All of us throwing insults at them because we just didn't like them.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, y'all are throwing
That's
fucking
quite
shade.
Yeah.
Look,
And-
they started it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think my theory, I don't know much about Theros, but I love learning about it through this campaign. And I think my theory, especially with the whole thing that we got a little while ago, hid from eyes of mortals and gods, lies wither and rusty rot, I think it's going to be what we're looking for. Or maybe even soul or person that we're trying to find.
Okay. Damos.
What is up, y'all? I am Sam, Markov & Co. on most socials. I have been Damos, the Satyr Ancients Paladin. If you're looking to find where else you can find me over on... Currently, the other two channels I'm part of are pretty much on sabbatical. I have Aloof's Idea, where my Tuesday group, which is over at ADH Adventures, is going to come back, but it's probably not going to be till mid to late next month. The other channel, I have no idea if it's even going to kick back up at all, which sucks, but it is what it is. You guys can also find me over at the Starfield doing more variety streams. We just finished up a Soul Link Nuzlocke earlier today, which is brutal.
Yeah, I'll say I was watching a good chunk of that. Like, not today's, but your whole bit for it. And yeah, it was brutal.
The Elite Four put up more of a fight than Cynthia, but that's because everything was randomized.
Fair.
But as for the favorite moment, has to be when the Lampade decided to make the mistake of cursing at us in Sylvan, and all of us just started roasting right fucking back.
I honestly was not expecting all of you to have Sylvan. I figured at least you and Jay, because you're satyrs, but the fact that all three of you had it.
Look, no one talks shit like a satyr. You talk shit to a satyr, you're gonna get shit talked right back.
Oh, I know.
Yes, and then some.
And then some. As for what I think it is, a little part of me wants to crack this joke. I don't know what it is, but with the light, I hope it's relating to Heliod, because then the desire to stab is going to be very, very, very high.
Murder hobo.
Oh no! Just like your Helios, smack him around a bit.
Me?
Please tell me your dad is Helios. Smack him around even more. Your dad's a bitch.
God. Alright. Well, once again, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me here every other Wednesday for our Theros 5e campaign. Every other Friday, including this Friday, for my Stargate 5e campaigns. We do part 2 of our mid-season premiere. We're on the last episode, which we ended a little early because tooth pain and characters still need to be leveled up. The party found out that the person who left them actually went on an undercover mission and is now captured by the System Lord Ball and is being tortured.
What?
Uh-huh.
God.
Yep. Yeah, Jay, ask your dad about his reaction when he heard that. You can find me every Monday over on Halfling Wizard Productions for Leia Origins, which will be this upcoming Monday. Or the opposite Mondays for Windrise of Aria. every other Thursday on the same channel for Reign of Vecna, where I play Meek, the Reborn Goliath Redemption Paladin. Try saying that 5 times fucking fast. And then normally on the opposite Fridays, my Stargate game, you'd find me on Dinner in a Game, but we are currently on a bit of a hiatus there as well. 1 and 2, if you have not done so already, do make sure you type in !W for Wyvern Loot to enter our giveaway, as we're giving away some channel merch. The drawing will actually be this Friday. You do not have to be present to win. I'll reach out to you via Twitch and or Discord if I have you on Discord to get the details of that. But if you're a subscriber, you do get 2 entries. If you're not a subscriber, you get 1. And if you want to become a subscriber to get more entries, use your Twitch Prime sub. You get a free Prime sub every month with Prime. And if you don't use it for me, I still always like to make sure I mention it, because if there is a creator you want to support more but may not be able to financially do so, because we all know bills suck, especially here in the States. Hey, again, that's a free sub to give them. They still get paid for that sub.
Paying people for subs now?
Sam,
Look, the joke was there.
don't make me give you the opposite of inspiration.
Ian.
You do not want to know what will
Outsuration.
happen if you do that.
I know.
I'll say things. You'll
I know you
regret it
will.
immediately.
I know. But make sure you stick around as we raid out. We're actually going to go raid my buddy Giga Alyssa, who's currently playing Monster Hunter Wilds. They are a dual blade maniac, because spin to win. For those who know the game, they know that, well, it's not the true to spin to win. We all know that the best spin to win is hammers, because hammer go bonk.
Actually, currently, I think the best spin to win is currently Charge Blade, but only because it has Buzzsaw mode.
Charge blades don't count.
They spin.
Yeah, their weapon does, not their body.
I mean, you spin when you get knocked sideways, so...
Yeah. Anyway, but make sure when you raid, if you like what you see, make sure to hit that follow button, say that subscribe button if you want to give them the sub over me. Don't worry, I'll hold it against you. I'll just find some other way to be petty. And I am joking on that. But also, no breath weapons, please. Or in Sam's case, no war crimes either.
Aww.
But we'll catch y'all next time.
Party
Okay.
pooper.
Good night, everybody.